hammers like West Ham taxmen. You don't want to see the gang vex, man. Pull up in 2-litre dingers and press that.
Selling bag, going ham in West like Declan Rice. Doing like popcorn, everything nice. Whoa.
Oh, not even there. Look at that. Professional. Yes, guys, what's happening? Welcome back to Hammers Fans United and welcome to the watch-along home game against Watford. To be honest with you, I'm not too confident today. I'm really not too confident. The lineups and that are out. I'll bang the lineups up on screen. There you go. We'll go through the lineups and that in just a second as well. Try and wait for a few more people to get in before I go through the lineups properly. But like I said, I'm not feeling too confident today. I haven't got that much of a good feeling. Mostly just because of the back end of Kidderminster game. We've seen how we struggled against Kiddy. And it's a game that we should have easily, we should have got a result easily. And we didn't. Did we really? It come down to Declan Rice stepping on, getting the last minute equaliser, and it very nearly went to pens. And I'll be honest with you, if that game went to pens, I don't think we'd have gone through. I think we'd have lost on pens, to be fair to you. But what happened. Declan Rice stepped up. Jarrod Bowen got the winner. And we made it through. So let's just hope we get a result today as well. I'll go through the lineups in just a second as well. I've got... Oh, there we go. In goal, we got Fabianski. And then holding the back line, we got Soufal, Dawson. Zuma made it today. We all weren't sure whether he was going to make it or not. Zuma did make the squad today. Quite a surprise to see him, to be honest with you. But I feel like we need him today. Do we really want to see Diop? Really? I mean, I'm not happy with what's come out with Zuma and the video. I've seen the video. It's absolutely disgusting. I'm really not happy with it. But I feel like we need him today. Cresswell there sitting at the left back. In the middle, holding midfield, Souček and Rice. Probably the best midfield partnership in the Premier League last season. So let's say I'm confident. We got big man Bowen, Fornals, and Ben Rama supplying Antonio, big man up front. It's a very, very strong team. Very, very strong team. I'm happy to see Zuma in the squad performance-wise, but I'm not... Like I'm not too... I feel like he deserves some sort of punishment, because of what's happened and how things have gone in the video. I feel like Zuma deserves some sort of punishment, but we shouldn't be punished because he's a dickhead, if you know what I mean. Just because he's a dickhead, why should we be punished as well? So I feel like performance-wise, we need him in the squad today. Budgie's in the chat. Hiya, Budgie, mate. Nice to see you, pal. How are we, mate? We're about 12 minutes away from kickoff now as well. So, like I said, I'm not too confident. Just nerves are starting to get to me now because I've got a feeling we're going to lose today. I won't lie to you. I'm not feeling too confident. I forgot the bench as well, didn't I? We've got the bench on the screen, on the banner below me as well. I think Areola, Johnson, Noble, Kral, Yarmolenko. It will come up in a second. Yarmolenko. No Masuaku, I don't think. Is he injured? There's no Masuaku on the bench. Oh, here we are. Areola, Johnson, Diop, Fredericks, Kral, Noble, Vlasic, Yarmolenko. No Masuaku. Is he injured? Someone tell me if he's injured, because I'm not actually too sure. I should be all right, Budgie. I appreciate that, though. I've got a guest coming on at half-time as well. Hopefully we just, catch up on the first half a bit. Which would be interesting to see, because I've never spoken to him before, on camera. I've never really seen it. I don't know him very well, I'll be honest with you, but he seems like a good man. And I'll tell you who it is. It's Cyber. Cyber's going to jump on at half-time with me, and we'll have a little chat about the first half and that. And hopefully we've got good things to talk about. Just waiting for all the build-up and that to finish. I'm just waiting for kickoff now. Just come down to that time, and I'm just, come on. It's been that long since I've had a Premier League game. With the little international break, I suppose you could say. I'm just at that point where we're just counting down, waiting. Stuart's in the chat. Hiya, mate. Nice to see you, pal. Have we got score predictions? Go on, give us your score predictions. Come on. I'll go. Okay, like I told you, I'm not too confident, but I can't say we're going to lose. I'll go 3-1 West Ham. That's my score prediction. What's everyone else's score predictions? Goal scorers as well. Bonus for goal scorers. Go on. I'll go 3-1. Bowen to get 2 and Antonio to get 1. 3-1 Hammers, says Stuart. Goes with me. SJ Fox. I think that's a new name. I don't think I've seen you before, pal. He says 2-2. I think that's a new name. It's nice to see you, Fox. I'll tune in for that. Oh, I'm in work, actually. What time's kick off? I'm in work. I might be able to catch the back end of it, though, Stuart. I finished work at, what, 9:30, so I might be able to tune in for the back end of it. I'm guessing it's about an 8 o'clock kickoff, yeah. 7:45, 8 o'clock kickoff, somewhere around there. I might be able to catch the back end of it, Stuart, and I'll jump in if I can. I'll jump in the chat. 3-2 Watford, 50-1. Oh, Harmony. No, don't do that. No. I told you I'm not confident, but come on. Brave. It's a hard game to put money on this. If I was going to throw money on this, I wouldn't know where to put it. It's a tough game because money should be on West Ham. Realistically, should be on West Ham, but even I don't trust us. 8 p.m. kickoff. I might be able to catch the back end of it. I might catch this on the last 15 minutes. I appreciate that, Fox, mate. Nice one, mate. Thanks for tuning in as well, pal. Watford's player to watch. I haven't actually seen this squad. You know who's starting for them. If he's starting, I'd say Dennis. He's a threat up front, and Watford lack at the back. We should take advantage of that. Watford really, really lack at the back, and we should take advantage. We should be pressing them high. I'm just gonna have a look at Watford's lineup actually, because I haven't actually seen it. You know, I got all excited when I seen ours, and then I was a bit shocked to see Zuma starting as well. I think many of us were. 4-1 from Budgie. 1-1 at half time. Bowen hat trick. That's a good shout. That Budgie, mate. That's a good shout. Yeah, Emmanuel Dennis is. They've got 4-4-2 from Watford. Emmanuel Dennis is starting, and so is Josh King alongside him. Tom Cleverley's a big name as well. That could be a shout. Ben Foster starting for them as well, so I can imagine there's a GoPro on the goalpost somewhere. We do appreciate you joining, Fox, mate. Thank you for that. Dennis for Watford. He goes the same as me. And it is my first watch along on this channel anyway. I done a watch along a while ago. One watch along against Palace. And I think Titch has a clip of it somewhere as well. Me absolutely screamed when Haller scored that overhead kick. So I was eating a sausage roll or something at the time as well. I was eating like a bussy or something. Don't know what it was. So you could hear me chomping, and then Haller just pulls out this overhead kick out of nowhere, and I've jumped up and screamed. Appreciate that, Titch, mate. Any more score predictions? Harmony, did you go 3-2 Watford then, I'm guessing? Stuart, what's your score prediction, mate? Go on. What do you reckon? I'll go through Watford's lineup as well. Go on. They've got Ben Foster starting in goal, like I said. GoPro on the goalpost. Firmino at right back. Cathcart Samir holding the back line. Kamara at left back. Kuka Sissoko, Kiembe and Tom Cleverley. Dennis and Josh King up front. I wouldn't delete one of his stuff. Oh, bless him, he's nervous. I wouldn't do that to you, mate. I wouldn't do that, don't worry. Oh, bless him, he is nervous. I might do it now just to piss him off. Watch. I'm only joking. I wouldn't do that to you. At least I wasn't chewing gum that time. I had a bussy, I think. I can't remember. It was either a sausage roll or a bussy, and I was just chomping away. And then Haller just pulls out this overhead kick. I couldn't believe it. How long have we got now? 5 minutes away till kickoff. They've got the light show and that going on at the ground at the minute as well. I'm gutted I couldn't make it there tonight, you know. There's loads of spare tickets and that going as well. I'm absolutely gutted I couldn't go. Kieran's in the building. 1-1, he says. Ooh, that's not a bad shout either, to be honest with you. I could see a dodgy draw coming. Like I said, I'm not confident today. I'm not confident at all. But if I was to pick a score, I'll go 3-1. Bowen 2, Antonio to bag 1. Lee's in the building. Big up, Lee. How are we, pal? We do appreciate it, boy. Thank you very much, everyone that's tuned in. Nashi in the building. Come on, you Irons. Big up. Big up, Kieran in the building. The boys are walking out now. Stepping out onto the pitch. I might be a bit behind as well, by the way, because of the stream I'm using now. But we're all waiting for that 7th minute as well. A tribute for Isla at the 7th minute. We're all waiting for that. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to be there today. Watford players have just walked out and they're all slapping the bubbles and that. Okay, as you do. (3-2) from Stewart. Big shout, big shout. Any goal scorers, Stewart? Who would you go for goal scorers? All 5 if you can. I'd say if I were going 3-2, I'd say Bowen 2, Antonio 1. Say Dennis and Cleverly to score. Cyber's in the building. Hiya, pal. Nice to see you. Nashi, aka Ketchup Keith. Likes his ketchup, doesn't he? I've seen that video. He likes his ketchup, doesn't he? Cabs, I forget to remove the banner. Yeah. I got you. As soon as the game kicks off, I'll get rid of it. Don't worry, Titch. As soon as the game kicks off, I'll get rid of it. Don't worry. I'm nervous for this, man. I'm not confident at all. I'm really not confident. But then again, most of the time when I'm feeling less confident, we normally bag a result. So Zuma doesn't look as nervous as I thought he'd be. I thought Zuma was going to be a bit, nervous. We're all going to be on his back today. Come on, you Irons. Well in, Lee. Your dad would be proud. The 6-pack celebration. 6-pack of rolls, me, lad. I swear down. Nah, I'm not pulling out one of them. If we go 5-0 up, the shirt might come off. I'm not promising, but it might. Come on, you Irons. Really not confident, I won't lie to you. Really not confident. They're doing a little tribute for allocating at the minute as well. That's beautiful, that. That is beautiful. Oh, I'm gutted I can't be them. I wish, same as the funeral as well, I wish I were there to show me respects. There's a few fans in tears here as well. They're showing a few fans on screen in tears, and it's heartbreaking but beautiful at the same time. That's a big shout, Stuart. 3-1 Hammers, Bowen 3, Dennis with the consolation. That's a big shout. That's beautiful, West Ham. Come on, you Irons. Antonio's looking good, I won't lie to you. He's looking fresh. Come on, the boys. Zuma needs to score a hat-trick. Zuma bags a hat-trick, would we forgive him, though? I mean, personally, I wouldn't, but I'd like to see him score a hat-trick today. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Wally in the building. Big up, Wally. I was wondering where he was. We found him. Big up, Wally. taking the knee for me now. I'm probably a bit behind compared to most. They're taking the knee now. I'm gonna bang my phone on Do Not Disturb as well because I'm behind. I don't want to be fucking. I don't want any spoilers from notifications, etc. Come on, you irons. Game's kicked off. Okay, well that was shocking. Fornals loses the ball straight away. It's good. Oh, we feel I want to throw in out of that. I don't know how. Zuma got a big boo. I can't tell whether they're booing or going zoo. I can't tell. Zuma got a big boo. That was a boo, definitely. That was massive. 45 seconds behind. Ooh, painful. That is painful. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you did. Sorry, I got distracted by the Isla tribute. I got way too distracted by that. It was beautiful. That was a big boo from Zuma, that though. That was massive. Switch to Souček. No, oh, okay, no, okay. Souček made a wrong decision, lost the ball in midfield there. Cleverly, he's pushing hard. He's trying to play a ball through, but it's gone nowhere. Soufal's there. Comfortable as always. Go on, get rid of that, Soufal. What are you doing? It's our throw-in, that, innit? He wins as a throw-in at least. He had loads of time, fannied about. Nearly cost us. I didn't forget. I didn't forget, though, did I? Nah, I'm not having that. I didn't forget. I'm not having it. Nah. I didn't forget. West Ham goal kick. Zuma gets a massive boo. Oh my god. Wow. It's hard to tell whether they're going zoo or booing him. It's hard to tell. Have him. Oh, 11:30 p.m. Tune in for Wally World Show if you're available. Born in the USA with Wally. Looking forward to seeing that as well. That's right, because we normally after a match we normally do player ratings at 10 o'clock. But as long as we don't get absolutely battered, we might jump straight into a player ratings after this. As long as we don't get battered. If we get battered, then we might just go and scrap that. Everyone gets a 2 and leave it there. So big up Wally World. I'm looking forward to seeing this, mate. No chewing gum today either. Look, I learned from last time. No chewing gum today. Check it. Oh, Ben Foster doesn't look too confident. He's probably just rode his bike down to London Stadium, and he's knackered. The cycling goalkeeper. Yeah, Cresswell's in loads of space there. Switch it. Oh no. Okay, okay, go on. Bowen's coming down. Ah, he's lost it. That's a good shout, actually. That is a really good shout. Booed. Oh, when was the last time we booed our own player? Payet? No, he didn't even play, I don't think, did he? I don't remember, actually. Jesus. Wow. Arnautovic didn't get very many warm welcomes. Neither does Yarmolenko now. If Yarmolenko steps on the pitch, I can't imagine he'd get a warm reception. commentators just said then, David Moyes said he's taking a footballing decision and needs Zuma as one of his best players. And I agree with that. He's an important squad player for us. And just because he's a dickhead doesn't mean that we should be punished as well, missing out on him. Because do we really trust Diop to play? Because I don't. I'll tell you that now. I'd rather, as much of a knobhead as he is, I'd rather Zuma in the team now than Diop. Only because we need him. He is one of our better players. I wouldn't be comfortable with Diop on the pitch right now. And to be fair, Zuma just got an applause then. He kept the ball well and he's played it along to Rice. Zuma just got a big applause then. He deserves the boot. He does deserve the boot. It's disgusting what he done. Declan Rice wins the ball well in. Fornals plays it to Antonio. Ben Rama makes a run. Antonio tries to take the player on, but he doesn't do it. It's gone out for a throw-in. So West Ham throw-in. Oh, I don't follow hockey. Canada are known for hockey, don't want me, let's be honest with you. That's all I know. I don't follow hockey. I don't know anything about it, but let's be honest. Hockey's a massive sport in Canada. Got a good feeling, lads. We're looking okay. I'll be honest with you, Budgie. We're looking good. We need to just keep pressing it because where they lack is at the back. If we just keep pressing them high, we'll break them. We could probably get a good result out of this. The fans are getting on the back as well. That's nice to see. Plenty of noise from the fans. We're just switching the ball at the back here now as well. There's no need for it. Give him an option, Bowen. Who's that? Was that Susha? I couldn't see it. Oh, it's Dech. It was Declan. About 10 seconds ahead of you, so I went for spoilers in the chat. I appreciate that, Ollie. You should donate £1 mil to Cats Protection Leagues. Yeah, that's a good shout. That is a really good shout, actually. The RSPCA will be on his back, and they'll make him do something. The applause is beautiful. The crowd are incredible right now. Considering it's not a full stadium either. There were so many spare tickets going tonight. I really wish I could have gone tonight, I'll be honest with you. Canada is traditionally better than US in ice hockey. Yeah, I don't follow hockey at all, but I do know that Canada are a better nation when it comes to hockey. It's massive in their country. West Ham free kick here from about 40 yards, 45 yards. USA played better. Numbers don't lie though, do they, Nashi? Let's be honest with you. Score says different. Kidderminster play better than us, and we scrape past them. Bowen's winded himself a bit there by the looks of it. Zuma gets his head on this free kick, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? That's a start to making up for himself. Didn't go anywhere, loose ball. Nothing else to do in Canada, to be honest. What's that show? There's a show I used to really like watching. Trailer Park Boys, that's it. Trailer Park Boys is on Netflix and that. They've got a cartoon in that now as well. That's based in Canada and that, and they all love the hockey and that on there. That's the only reason I know how big it is over there. It's a good show. It proper makes me laugh. Trailer Park Boys. It's a good show. Antonio Neo chasing it. Go on, keep going. Ah, oh, lost it. And that's a pass back. Hang on. I thought you were going to chest it, take it to his feet. Ben Foster just caught it. Was that not a pass back? Okay. We move on then. Apparently it's not a pass back. Yeah, I assume that was a... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Wally. I honestly thought it was. I'll have to have a look at it from another angle if you show it, but I'm convinced that's a pass back. You'll lose to Lawrence. I think on the scale of hot sauce, I think Nash is already losing just for that one attempt from Lawrence, which is absolutely unbelievable. Watford keeping hold of the ball at the back here. They look nervous, Watford. They look really nervous. You know it's on. Come on, Nashy. Come on. You've got it in you, fella. We know you have. It almost, I don't want to, because believe me, I kind of have an idea how bad it is, especially after watching Lawrence, but it almost makes me want to have a go, you know? It almost makes me want to try. Just to... So I was thinking it could be a potential forfeit one day, you know, for some sort of YouTube challenge or whatever. Could be a potential forfeit. I'll have a go at the hot sauce. Because it almost makes me want to have a go when I'm watching you two go at it, you know. Because it's like I said, like Nashy, you sort of just inspire me to want to just smash the hot sauce. They do indeed, mate. They do indeed. We're looking sharp today, you know. I won't lie to you. We're looking sharp. There's been a few flaky moments. I feel like Antonio's just gotten slower over time. Maybe that's just because of his age. I don't know. He's getting older, and let's be honest. I feel like Antonio's just getting slower and slower. Nice control from Bowen there at the corner. Whipped in by Soufal. Benrahma wants it. He was beaten to it. Well in Cress. Strong challenge. Zuma got a big boo again. Zuma's on the ball. Plays it out wide to Soufal. Souček gives him an option, takes it. Back to Zuma, gets another boo. He plays the ball well, to be fair. He's not getting put off by these boos. Another boo for Zuma. They're just playing the ball back to Zuma just to listen to it. It's funny. Same old West Ham, taking the piss. Same old West Ham, taking the piss. Nashy rules the spice. I think, if you want me to be honest with you, personal opinion, I think Lawrence is beating you, mate. And I hate to say it because you need to pull out something big, mate. You need to pull out some big socks and a spare pair of underwear if you have it. Good man, Stuart. Back in your brothers. Where are you from, Nashy? Are you from Leeds? Or whereabouts are you from? Definitely a Yorkshire man, I can tell that. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, whereabouts? Leeds. Cresswell plays a long ball. Doesn't reach Antonio. Zuma wins an aerial channel, gets another applause from the fans. Very mixed emotions with Zuma right now because he's not having a bad performance at all here. Are you from Pontefract? That's not far from me, that. Pontefract's really not far from me at all. I used to do shifts in there's 2 McDonald's over there, isn't there? I used to do shifts in one of the Mackies over there. Bowen plays it across. Oh, Bowen! Oh, no! I thought Bowen was going to play it across, but he didn't. It come off his shin. He's gone out for the goal kick. Yeah, Pontefract's not far from me, that, Lashy. Is that where you're from? No, I'm gutted for Bowen there. That was a big chance. Souček was waiting for it as well. I'm in Barnsley, me lad. I'm in Darfield, just outside of like Wanwell and that. I missed to say as well, sorry. It's amazing what Lawrence did. I think of Tabasco sauce as hot, but I looked up the Scoville units and Lawrence is 1,000 times hotter. That's exactly why I think Lawrence is ahead. Watford have got a big chance here. There could be a goal. Oh my God. That was a big chance for Watford. What was it? Didn't someone say it was like 1.5 mil or something, the Scoville units? That was ridiculous, that. Hi, Lee, mate. I'm not too bad, fella. How are you doing, mate? R5 in the morning. Is it R5 in the morning for you, Kieran? Jesus, man. Commitment, that lad. Commitment. It's like when I've gone to a few games and that, you know, especially when it's an early kickoff, I've got to leave mine at like 4:30 in the morning or something daft. Only because there's no buses at that time as well. So I've got to, it's about an hour walk to the train station. So leaving mine at like 4:30 in the morning to get a train at 5:30 to Leeds and then get a coach down to London and that. So trust me, I know what it feels. It's horrible. And then last time I couldn't even have a nap on the coach because there was this family in front of me that would just do me head and just winding me up. I had headphones in that as well. Try to put my headphones in. Didn't make a difference at all. They were absolutely winding me up. So I couldn't even have a kip on the coach. Horrible. Frankie, nice to see you, boy. Come on, you irons. Wolves were down there 1-0 in the 80s. It's not too bad now, 1-0. I don't know what was like, but 1-0's not too bad now. I'm not even too sure what that is, you know. I won't lie to you. I've been around here nearly 2.5 years and I still barely know the area. That is an awful challenge. Who was that? I couldn't even see who that was. It was Ben Rama. I think it was Ben Rama. That was an awful challenge. Watford have got another chance here. Cresswell, get rid of that, mate. Well, him. Watford are looking scary. Big shot from long range. Nah, nowhere. Went nowhere. Oof, Nashi. Chill out, man. Never ask me how I am. I live with him. Come on, Lee. That's your dad. You're supposed to look after him. Oh, it was a beautiful tribute on a budgie, mate. It was really, really beautiful. I missed the 7th minute as well. I didn't see what it was like at the 7th minute. Maybe that's what the applause was. That's what the applause was. Ah. I thought it was for something else. That's what the applause was, wasn't it? A secret hike from Barnsley. I'd never put Barnsley on my CV, mate, ever. I'll never, never, ever. Employers look at your CV and just go, Barnsley? No chance, mate. There's nothing here either. There's absolutely nothing here at all. Warsborough Bridge to the I might have gone through there. I might have gone through it, to be fair to you. But like I said, I still barely know the area. Barely. With the sauce. Lawrence didn't have any milk, did he? I don't think he might have had a. I seen because I think he recorded the in crowd with Budgie straight after, and I seen he had a little cup of a drink or whatever. But I don't think he had anything to wash it down with. Like, proper big balls on that man, mate. I'll tell you that. Everyone can jump on tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We're doing initial force tomorrow at 12. If we're finished in time, Nashy, I'll definitely jump on if I get the chance. If we're finished in time. Yeah, even Titch said our champ didn't need anything. I don't think he had. I don't know how long after the in crowd was recorded, but he did have a little cup or something, like which was after the hot sauce. Never be ashamed of where you live and where you're from, brother Cams. I'll always big up my city. I'll always big up Liverpool. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't say, well, I'm not exactly ashamed of living in Barnsley. I just don't like it here. I just don't like it, full stop. But I've been here nearly 2.5 years, 3 years nearly. And I just hate it more and more every day, I'll be honest with you. I can't wait to move out. I've got plans to leave soon, don't get me wrong. I'm not staying here forever. But just for the time being, this is where I am. I've got family in Grimethorpe, not too far away from me. That's the main reason I'm here. What the fuck you mean we didn't sign any players? Big up Nashy. They can't put 4 passes. They can't blame the pitch today. You're not wrong, Kieran, mate. You're not wrong. It's these long balls again. Just Cresswell lumping these balls forward again for Antonio and just expecting him to chase it. And then he's getting beat in the air as well. Not getting anywhere so far. Watford are starting to look scary now. First 10 minutes, I'd say we were all over these. And since then, Watford have looked a better side. Nashy's the Domino sauce kid. Declan's getting more like Scotty Parker with his facial inspection. And the hair as well. Remember the hair, the floppy head and that? Had to sort me barn out after that. Yeah, the hair as well, Budgie. You're onto that. You're onto something there. Future Fulham manager, imagine. Watford have got a corner here. It's whipped in well. Is that... Ooh. Sissoko was getting his head on that. Zuma wins it though. Cleverly whips it in. Nah, it's gone nowhere. Lawrence trains on volcano lava for breakfast. Ew. Ew. Volcano lava in a cereal. No milk, just lava. Do you reckon he still puts sugar on his shreddies, even if it's lava? Actually changed my bacon salad with spicy ketchup. What was that? Who was that? Is that Sushak? That's the worst Ivan header I think I've ever seen. Bowen picks it up, plays it back to Soufal. Soufal launches it again. Long balls. They're not going anywhere. Oh, Zuma. Oof. Go on, Declan. Declan makes a big run here. Short pass to Ben Rama. Ben Rama runs out. Bowen's in plenty of space there. Bowen's in lots of space. Bowen's still in lots of space. Took too long. It took way too long. No, it's too tight now. Bowen had plenty of space there. Could have made anything happen. Bowen's on the ball now, though. Cresswell wants it. Nope. Tried to whip it. Hasn't gone anywhere. Dennis plays a short ball to Sissoko. Sissoko shoots! Oh, my God. Jesus, man, that could have been something special. I think Fabianski had it covered if it was on target, but that could have been something special. It went through the legs of Zuma as well. Zuma got classed and the crowd cheered. I think I missed that. Same old West Ham. Taking no piss. Same old West Ham. You know. We need to see a video of Zuma getting his head kicked in by his cat, and then I think we might forgive him then. Just nothing at all. Zooks. I knew who you meant, Budge, don't worry. I knew who you meant. West Ham corner here. Is it Bowen on the corner? I think it is, yeah. Whipped it in. Souček's there. Oh, it's over the bar. I can't believe Hodgson come out of retirement. I can't believe his family allowed him to be. You are funny, Harmony. I won't lie to you. You are funny. It's a northern thing, that, you know. I think northerners just have a good sense of humour. That's what it is. Josh King's changing his boots here. I don't know what's going on. Why is Josh King changing his boots? Does anyone have any idea? Something wrong with his studs or something, or what? The studs are too long. Why is he changing his boots? What's happening here? Harmony should do a live chili challenge. I'd love to see it. Do it, girl. Do it. I reckon you could manage as well. Do it. I'd see that. I'll watch that. Anyone have any idea why Josh King changed his boots? Does anyone know? Last year, don't forget you agreed to that challenge of Green Street to Leeds live. I remember that. I think I was there. I think I remember that. I don't remember what it was, but I remember there being something actually. It's a big bottle. I don't remember what was the challenge, Budgie. I think I remember this, but I don't remember what it was. What was the challenge? I think I was there. Watford are hovering outside the box here. They can't get in at the minute. Ben Rama picks it up. Oh, fancy footwork. We can't keep it. It's gone out, that. It's a goal kick. I'm going to reply to a comment on the video I posted. Interesting. Was it not? Why did I think it was in a live chat? Why did I think it was in a live chat? I thought I'd seen something. I might be thinking of something else, I don't know what I'm thinking of. He's put himself in the dirt now, hasn't he? Oh, Nashy. Digging your own grave at the minute, pal. That's a big ball for Bowen. Can he chase it? Oh, Bowen. And ball. No? Okay. Who's the ref? Is that Martin Atkinson? Who's the ref? Terrible cross. It was awful from Bowen, wasn't he? Yeah, I expect him to touch it down and control it a bit, but he tried to go first time and put it in. They just didn't go anywhere. Zuma working really hard to try and earn a little respect. You'd imagine so, and you expect it from him, really, don't you? After everything that's happened, you only expect a big performance from him today. But if we're constantly on his back, we're only going to put him off, if you know what I mean, like booing him, for example. But he probably can't tell whether we're booing him or zooing him, if you know what I mean. You know, the zoo, he probably can't tell. So let's just hope that works, and let's just hope he keeps his performance up, because he hasn't been too bad, to be fair to you. There's been a couple of little sloppy moments. I think he missed his head on a certain cross, which luckily didn't go anywhere. And that shot from Sissoko that went through his legs. He hasn't had a bad game so far, Zuma, though, to be fair, considering the booze. Zuma picks it up there as well. One of yous, fucking hell, lack of communication there, Zuma and Cresswell. None of them knew which one to clear it. We do look poor. We do look really poor. TV focused on Zuma every chance. They're gonna, aren't they? They're gonna. The media, innit? He's known as a cat kicker. Like, they're gonna. Play it back, play it back. Oh, that was awful. Did say I wasn't too confident from today, to be honest with you. If we somehow bag a result out of this, I'll be happy, I guess. But we've been awful. We don't look like a top four side at all against Watford as well. Do you know the teams we want to catch up to would be up 2 or 3-0 by now, probably, because Watford haven't been great. Let's be honest. They're looking sharp going forward, but they haven't been great. I'm a stripper, not a fool. That's personal, that, actually. That's personal, that. Bowen at the corner flag. He gets past one, shakes him off, gets past two, gets past three. Ben Rama's there. Oh! Ben Rama, come on! Oh, he's in the post. Oh, what's going on? Oh, that was kerfuffle, that was just a load of kerfuffle. Did he hit the post or was it a save or what? We should have had a goal there, definitely. Ben Rama, I think he hesitated. Was it a block or did it come off the post? It looked like it come off the post to me. Really should have scored there. Ben Rama, all the space. He didn't even hesitate, actually. That's my bad. It didn't. It was a block. I thought it hit the post. It was a block. Was that an handball? I don't know. I'm just looking for every excuse now, aren't I? We should have scored. 5 of the boys should give Zuma a DP in the locker room for punishment. I want to see a video of Zuma getting his head kicked in by his cat. I think that's what we need. And then once we see that, then I'll maybe forgive him. But I wouldn't be satisfied until there's blood. I want Zuma to get his head kicked in by his cat. Should have been a goal there, you know. Really should have been a goal. I'm fuming. Then he's a prick, square the ball, and there's 1-0. I think he made the right decision to shoot, if you want me to be honest with you. The space he was in, like all the space he had enough space to shoot. Should have scored. Really should have scored. Especially that second chance as well. I think whoever that, I didn't see who it was, whoever that was that got the block off the line, like, credit to him. How very posh. Stick Zuma in with a few lines at the London Zoo for an hour. Revenge is sweet, meow. I mean, let's not kill the man. Let's be honest with you. But a video of him getting his head kicked in by his cat, I think I probably, as long as there's blood and as long as he's definitely hurt, but not, you know, hurt too bad, because we still want him to play. Let's be honest. But West Ham fans, like, I think we all still want him to play. For our sake, just for the performance of our team. A video of him getting his head kicked in by his cat is needed. And I'll be satisfied once I see that, as long as he's hurt. Fresh fielder. Yo, lad, what's happening? Newcastle 1-0 at Everton. I haven't seen any other scores, you know. What's happening at Burnley? Is that even kicked off? 1-0 down to Man United, Burnley. For some reason, I thought that was a half-8 kickoff. I don't know why. Who scored for these? Let's have a look. An own goal. Is it an own goal? Two own goals. What's going on here? Newcastle and Everton 1-1. Both goals have been own goals. Cresswell's in loads of space there, Deck. Well in. Whip it in, Cress. Someone. Oh. Pogba scored for United, putting them 1-0 up. Loose ball here. Nah, no way. Fornals could have done something with that, but just lost it. Hot, 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 mate. Not as hot as Lawrence and Nashi at the minute, I'll tell you that. Fucking hell. Disgusting. Little link up with Fornals and Deckers there. And Bowen. Bowen's joined in. That's a poor decision, Bowen, mate. Fucking hell, Fornals, where are you going with that? Bowen lost it, Fornals just hoofed it. Cresswell could have chased and got it, maybe, I don't know. But he's not the fastest in the world, let's be honest. I think he knows when to give up, and he did give up. Holgate own goal. There were 2 own goals. There was an own goal at both ends. Let's have a look. Oh, Watford have got a 1-on-1 here. King. Oh, is that a pen? Please don't tell me that's a pen. Oh, please don't tell me that's a pen. The flag's gone up. Is it off? It's offside anyway. Oh my God. Josh King had a big chance there. Who was it that took him out? Was it Rice? It's being checked, but he's offside anyway. Does it count if he's offside? Wally says it's offside. I think he's well offside. Jesus, man. He's well offside. I had my head turned. I was looking at the Everton score. Well offside, man. And it was Declan who fucking committed and got it. So well played, Deck. Declan tracks all the way back. Well played, Declan. Yeah, it was a Holgate own goal. There's a whole own goal at both ends. Can't find the game anywhere. BT Sports just said they're covering every West Ham Europa game. That's interesting. That's a big ball from Cresswell. No one's there. No one's there. Bowens picks up the loose ball. I weren't even Bowen, sorry. It was Soufal. Have you won a corner? On holiday fresh. Where are you, lad? Whereabouts are you? Where have you gone? Bowen on the corner. Whips it in. Oof. No one wanted it. Cresswell plays it back to Ben Rama. Ben Rama whips it to Bowen. Bowen couldn't get to it. Fucking hell. This is funny, this. This is funny. Benny not playing good today. Do you know what? He hasn't been awful either, to be honest with you. He hasn't been horrendous. His fancy footwork hasn't really worked out too well. His passing's been not great, let's be honest with you. His long balls anyway. But I don't know why we're playing these fucking long balls. It's winding me up. His short little link-up plays are working. His fancy footwork's not. But he's winning challenges and that he is winning the ball. Like now, for example, he tried to close him down. He couldn't beat him to it, though. He's played it back. He just tried to close down Sissoko then, and he just couldn't win it. Sissoko played it back. Not a clue, mate, I won't lie. My history ain't awful either, but I haven't got a clue. My history knowledge is probably about as good as Ben Rama's performance today, to be honest with you. Not awful, just not good either. Rice down to Cresswell. Cresswell tried to play it out. It didn't work. That's it. It's half time. Still 0-0 at half time. I'm trying to think if I've got any words to say about that. We haven't. Okay, let's be honest. We haven't been awful. If we were awful, we'd be 1 or 2-0 down by now. Going forward, I think we just need to work on our options because we're just playing these fucking long balls and trying to switch it at stupid times. When there's certain times when I've seen Bowen standing in acres of space and that's your time to switch it, and we haven't done at all. Like I said, we haven't. It's not an awful first half, but it could have gone a lot better. This isn't the score I thought it was going to be at half time. No, I mean, neither. I expected goals in the first half. I expected goals. Watford could have had a couple as well. I think Watford have had the bigger chances compared to us. We've had that one major chance with Ben Rama, maybe, when they got blocked off the line, a save and then blocked off the line. That was our biggest chance. I think Watford have had more of a chance to get a goal than we have, to be fair to you. That's a Soko shot, could have gone anywhere. I thought that was going to be a goal. Don't forget to hit the like button. Big up, Titch. I forgot about that. Don't forget to hit that like button, everyone. Appreciate you. Playing better than Saturday, but not by much. You're not wrong either, Wally. Think about it, Titch. That's funny, though. Not much else to say, really, is there? I think we haven't been amazing, have we? We have not been amazing at all. But we haven't been. I wouldn't say we've been poor either. To be fair to you, considering we're against a Premier League team now. We struggled against Kidderminster, who are 6 divisions below, or Sam Watford. And considering we were 1-0 down in the first, 25 minutes or something against Kiddie. Watford, I feel like Watford probably should have scored, I'll be honest with you. But we're still 0-0, still level pegging at half time. Zuma hasn't had that bad of a game, to be fair to you. He's had a couple of little flaky moments, but he hasn't been that bad. The boos aren't getting to him, but he probably reckons they're just zooing him again. Zoo. That's probably what he thinks is going on, but we're booing him, really. You're a dickhead. You little git. Save 2 quid in the field. That was impressive. That's funny, though. Doesn't look like Cyber wants to join us today. Anyway, Cyber wanted to come in at half time and have a chat, and that doesn't look like he's interested. I'm still really disappointed I couldn't go tonight as well, to be honest, considering all the spare tickets that were floating about. I'm very disappointed I couldn't go. Has anyone got a man of the match so far, considering the first half? Whether it's a Watford player or West Ham. Man of the match so far, has anyone got one? Luke Legend in the house. Sure was the wife thing, shoot the ball at that. What's the wife thing? Is that Ben Foster's GoPro? Is that what you're aiming for? Anyone got a man of the match so far for the first half? I'd say Declan. Declan's definitely been man of the match so far. In a West Ham shirt. If we were going to go for Watford, I'd say. Ooh. I'd say Dennis, actually. I feel like Dennis has moved the ball pretty well for Watford. He's been their most aggressive player. And we've got a guest. We've got a guest in the green room here. Let's introduce him. Hello, mate. How are we?
Good evening, young man. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. How are you feeling after the first half?
Oh, mate, it weren't great, was it? It weren't great.
We haven't been awful either, if I'm to be honest.
I think we're treading water at the moment, mate. Really do. No, it's not been great. Good to see that Zuma's getting stuck in. You know, he's doing his job. That's good to see. You know, and
I think he's
can't ask for no. Yeah, you can't ask for no more from the lad. You know, don't want to get into the politics and stuff of everything that's been going on, but he's had a good performance. You know, fair play to him. Yeah, how you feeling anyway, mate? You know, you've been watching it. I've been watching you watching it, mate. It's been good.
Have you not been watching it?
It's been good.
Have you not been watching it? No.
Yeah, of course I have. Yeah, I've been watching the game, watching you. I've got my son's spare phone. So until I came on with you, I had you on my son's phone, the iPhone. I had an app link to the game in Spanish or something on this phone, and then I had Hedge Goal on the TV. So I was like, all three of them. I go manic when it really kicks off.
That's commitment, though.
Yeah. I mean, during the Euros, I had two TVs going. Yeah, we've been awful. Yeah, we have. There's no other word for it.
I don't think we have been, to be fair. I don't think we've been good, but I don't think we've been awful.
Well, let's put it this way. I think we could have been a heck of a lot better. We've come second to a lot of the balls we should have been first at. You know, so I think, you know, in general, we've got a hell of a lot of work to do. So next half, you know, it's not going to be easy for us. Watford to bring in the game. Good.
Is there any subs that you'd make right now if you were in Moyes' position? Is there anyone you'd bring on now?
The one person I would want to bring on right now, you can't. He's out injured, so you know that's the thing. Lanzini, sorry, but it would have to be Lanzini. Yep. I mean,
Mr. Hammer,
the impact that man makes when he grabs the game by the scruff of the neck. You know, I mean, look, we all take the mickey out of Happy Amaret for her love of the man and this and that. But you know, she also appreciates the football he plays as well, and as we all should, you know, because you know he's been incredible, absolutely incredible, and I think you know it's a shame that we can't bring him on. So I suppose I would probably put Vlasic in for Ben Rama at the moment. Look who it is! It's Ernie.
All right, chaps.
Mate, how are you?
It's the half-time bullshit.
Half-time rant. Here we go. Harmony's man of the match for the first half for the left corner flag, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. The defo 9 stood up to the pressure well. Took no nonsense from the crowd.
Yeah.
No, I think
it's been good.
I think Zuma's been probably our best player with Rice. So he's done all right, and the booing's getting a bit annoying. But didn't expect anything else, to be honest, did you?
I just want to say hello to
him, to be honest with you. It sounds recent.
Yeah. I'd like to say hello to Luke Legend and thank you for your comment about my hair.
Right.
He says, our performance reminds me of Budgie's Barnet. No substance. Right, that's it, Luke. Next time, son. Next time.
Your hairline's looking stronger than our whole midfield.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So we really need to tighten stuff up at the resumption of the game. You know, we've got to do something a bit more substantial. You know, it's not good enough.
Titch wants to know your thoughts, Kieran.
We've already been in their box, and the passing is so slow. And even Andy Townsend, you know, the co-commentator is saying, look, it's sideways, backwards. And that's basically what we're doing. And the only time we did push into the box, you know, we should have scored from it. And Barmer, when it came back to him, all he had to do was square it. He had Bowen and bloody Antonio standing there just to bang it in. So when we did get in their box, we could have scored. And what we're doing is stop this sideways passing. Some of that passing is woeful. It really is slow and laborious. We need to speed it up and start getting through the middle. It's a slog. But I knew it would be. This is the trouble with. I know we all take the piss out of Hodgson, but I'd rather have Ranieri there. I'll be confident if we had Ranieri there that would win. See, Hodgson, he knows how to grind out a point, mate, and nick a game.
He do, don't he? Do.
They are organised. They're very organised, and they're busy, and they're shutting us down real quick. So, that's why I picked a 1-1 draw for today, because it's just Hodgson all over, isn't it? He knows how to dig out a draw. So, we'll see, boys.
Wally said that Lanzini's on the bench, so, maybe...
Yeah, I think he is, Lanzini's on the bench, Budge.
He's not on the bench.
Yeah, so I didn't see the bench, so...
He was 50-50 for the game, so he must have a little knock that he's recovering from, I think.
Yeah.
I'd
bring him on.
Oh, he is? What?
I'd bring him on for Ben Rama right now.
Yeah, I'm the same, mate. He's doing my head in. Ben Rama's doing the same every week, mate. Disappointing. He's getting more disappointing by the week. And you got to say, if he's Ben Rama, though, is probably the type of player that can really unlock him, but he goes sideways too much, passes the ball back too much. He doesn't hold on to the ball enough. He doesn't attack their back, and that's what you need. Like I say, the first time he did move into that box, find space, and he had a shot on goal and on target and could have scored. But we'll see. Yeah. It's
I agree with that.
I didn't expect much else, to be honest, in this sort of a slog of a game. I knew it weren't going to be a highly entertaining, but if we up the tempo, we've got every chance of nicking this game. Every chance.
Yeah.
They're not that confident at the back as well. If we press them, we've got a chance. We need to keep pressing them, and we're just not getting into the box, like you said. We're just no threat at all.
Yeah, and we're not. We could probably knock Antonio, but we're not feeding him nothing. We're not getting the ball to his feet at all.
Yeah. And you know what? Luke's made a perfectly good comment that actually backs up what you're saying there, Kieran. He said that Haller worked out that playing up top on your own for us is totally pointless.
Yeah, because unless we get the ball into your feet, or with Haller, we needed it on his head and his feet, but we didn't do it enough. We don't play to his strengths, and we're getting crowded out and keep going. Instead of trying to get balls into Antonio, and now remember, they have got that back in front of the back four. They've got it filled out, so it's not easy. But if they can stop the ball getting into Antonio's feet, that's him nullified. He's doing nothing there. Yeah. And we're just not taking that chance of threading a ball. And this is what Ben Rama and Fornells are on the pitch for, because that's what they do. Well, that's what they should be good at. So hopefully, Lanzini, as you said, Budge, he's the kind of boy that can unlock that. He can thread that pass as well.
I mean, look,
so I would give it 15 minutes, and then I'd be taking Ben Rama off if he doesn't make any more.
Yeah, exactly that. I did a little bit of research on Lanzini today, because I'm putting together like a player profile on some of the players. I'm going to do all of them eventually. But I was doing some research on Lanzini, and I watched a few video reels of him. And, I would say a good 85% of the goals that he's scored have been spectacular in one way or another. He's had very few tap-ins. I mean, he's had, 19 goals for us since he signed on a permanent? Something like that. 19 goals, I think it is now, in 130-something appearances. So, but he brings them out of the bag.
He does like a banger, mate. There's no tap-ins with that boy.
No. The one against Leicester. Oh my gosh. He fought for that and all. Probably fought for it. But I reckon we'll get him on. So how are we doing for time, lads? We don't want to take up your time with the watch along.
Pretty close, eh?
They haven't even stepped out on the picture for me. So You're all good
All
for
right.
it.
Okay.
You're
I've got
jumping
to
back on
refresh.
later, do a little player ratings after if you want.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate. I'm happy to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Titch has got a show with Wally at 11:30, as long as we can get it done before then.
Are we allowed to
Yeah,
swear, Cam, on your show?
Of course you are, mate. Of course you are. There's no Titch with me. Of course you are.
Yeah. Yeah. So all you got to do then, Cam, is be strong and stop me and him from going off on some kind of tangent.
I'd rather you did, mate. To be fair to you, I'd rather you did.
I hope you're right for the next 3 hours, Cams.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the hot sauce out. Go on.
Yeah. I'm gone in about 3 seconds as soon as I see a bottle of that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Mate. We don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Fine.
Tear me stomach a bit.
The stepping out for me now. The stepping back out for me now.
All right,
All right.
mate. Well, look, we'll leave you to it.
At the end, give us a shout
um,
when you feel like it.
Yeah, you're welcome to jump back in at the end, and we'll run through the player ratings and that. As long as we're done before Titch goes live with Wally, we should be sound.
Okay,
all right,
bro.
that sounds good. All right,
Talk to you then.
excellent.
Cheers, boys.
Take care.
Nice one, lads.
See you in a
pleasure.
bit. All right, mate. Bye.
Top lads. Top lads. Love them. I love them both, honest to God. Top lads. Jump straight in at the whistle. Yeah, jump straight in whenever you're ready, boys. Honest to God, I absolutely loved having you jump in there. I was expecting Cyber, to be honest with you, and then I seen it with Budgie in the green room. I was like, oh, surprise, surprise. I think Cyber might have fell asleep, to be honest. The game might have put him to sleep. It's been a bit of a quiet one, hasn't it? And the stands are looking empty. I'm hoping that's just because they're all still at the bar or whatever at half time. The stands are looking empty. Please don't tell me they've all walked out already. Jesus Christ, man. It's been a quiet first half. Hasn't been that bad. Bowen's up high on his own at the minute. They haven't dropped him back, have they? Have they dropped Antonio back? I'm hoping that was just for that moment, but Bowen was up top on his own for a sec there. I'm hoping it was just for that split second, and that's not the case. Bowen still stood in the middle here. Hang on. Nah, they haven't. No, it's not. I'm just getting paranoid here. Expecting a big team talk at half time. I don't think he made any subs either, did he, Moisey? I don't think he made any subs at half time. I'll have to double check quick. Nah, no subs were made, I don't think. Dawson got an applause there. Oh, that is dangerous, Bowen. Jesus. Dawson, Bowen just played it back to Dawson. Nearly got caught out by Josh King on the way. That were dangerous. Wow, these balls. Wow, we're playing some scary balls back here. This is looking frightening. Hopefully you get to change the score cams and it better be in our favour. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I won't be happy if I have to put us 1-0 down. Poor start to this half. It has been, the passing has just been awful. Passing back as well, which is where we're normally confident. We're normally confident when the ball's in our own half. And these pass backs just aren't working out. Bowen nearly got caught out. And was it Cresswell then? Was it Cresswell? And we just got caught out again by Josh King. Shocking. Antonio holding his high. His thigh. Doesn't half make me nervous when I see that. Don't forget Lee Statham and the disabled teams watch along tomorrow evening, 7:30 start. Like I said, I'm working, but I'm hoping I can jump in towards the end. I should catch us for the last 15-20 minutes or so. Will really be a good game, that as well. I can't imagine you just being too confident from a Leeds fan's point of view. But it should be a good game now. I can see a few goals. I reckon I'll go. I hate to say it, boys. I'm so sorry. Score prediction for that. I'm going 2-1 Villa. Sorry, boys. Oh, Antonio's just lost all of his strength. Is just gone. It's just not there anymore. Stuart has promised a six-pack celebration in Harmony will do a very sexy streak across our local park. You're going to get Nick one day, you, Hermione. You know that, right? You're going to get Nick one day, you. It's a place where you West Ham fans and Leeds fans can come and have a chat. Like I said, if he's still live when I finish work tomorrow, I'll jump in while I'm waiting for me bus and now. I'll definitely jump in. And I hate to say it's true, I am sorry, but I'll go 2-1 Villa for that. Big up disabled team. And big up Nashi as well. All the Leeds fans in the chat as well. A lot of respect for you, considering how close you are to me as well. Leeds only being half an hour down the road. Antonio's just lost all of his strength ability, I think. I feel like he's just lost it all. So bad. What's Suchek? We standing about for you, little div. You've got to do something with the ball. You can't just stand there and expect the ball to do something for you. What's he doing? Hope the seagull was fine after that. I want to be there when the streak is initiated. You dirty bastard. Budgie. There's kids in that park. Come on. Only 6 packs higher or 6 strikes marks, lol. Same lad. Got a 6-pack of rolls, me. Sufal can't even keep hold of the ball. What's going on? Oh dear, West Ham, this is poor. Oh dear. Come on, you Irons. This is poor. Oh my god. I've just seen that shot. Ben Rama, come on. I am a bit behind, aren't I? I am a fair bit behind. Hang on, I might just refresh quick, because I am a fair bit behind. You said did you say 2-1 Villa? Zuma might need a new captain. That's disgusting, mate. That is disgusting. I told you that, I'll say it again. We need to see a video of Zuma getting his head kicked in by his cat, and then I'll forgive him. As long as the kids keep themselves calm, I see no issues with a woman streaking. Lanzini scores that volley. He does indeed. He does indeed. That's what the police said last night. Kid hell. I do wonder how you haven't been nicked yet, you girl. I do wonder. Looking like a 1-0 game. I still think there's more than one goal in this, to be fair to you. And hopefully they're both for us. I don't want to... I mean, imagine drawing to Watford as well. I mean, I told you I wasn't too confident. I'd have took a draw at the start of this game. Soufal needs to be keeping them in. Come on. Start of this game, I'd have took a draw. But the chances we've had, and Watford haven't looked too great. We should be 2 or 3 up. We're just not giving enough. We're just not giving enough at all. We're looking like the away team again, and we're at home. And we're looking like the away team. Expecting West Ham to put right the kid into the game so far, they aren't. Not at all. Not at all, no. Declan's been absolute quality, just like he was at Kidderminster. We'd have been knocked out the cup if it weren't for Declan. Zuma's had a good performance. Dawson hasn't been too bad either, to be fair to you. And this could be a goal from Watford here. Well, in Declan again. Declan again. Saves the day. Harmony Hottie. 2 double H's there. Zuma needs to pretend the ball is a cast so we can kick it in the top bins. He's a centre-back, don't he? How often do you see a centre-back get an opportunity to just blast it top bins like that? We're so bad in possession. We just... Even before the start of this first half, loose balls coming back to our own net as well. With Bowen passing the ball back, nearly got caught out by Josh King. Cresswell tried to play it back to Areola. Again, nearly got caught out by Josh King, and then they won a throw-in out of it as well. We're supposed to be comfortable and safe in our own half, and we're not anymore. Just not. Lanzini's getting ready. Here we go. Ben Rama then. I'm guessing Ben Rama for Lanzini. Lanzini warming up. Oh. Lanzini warming up. He's getting his kit off, mate. He's getting his kit on. Rice plays it out to Souček. Souček across to Fornals. Fornals last time. Plays it to Bowen. Bowen loses it. Oh, yeah, I've just seen it now, lad. I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, innit? I literally just seen it. I've got my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I'm not getting, like buzzing and that like Kieran does. No offense, Kieran. We know you like your vibrations. We call it no comment. That's funny. It's true though. It is true though. It's funny, but it is true. Sufal out on the wing here. He's going to lose it. He's at the corner flag. Oh, he's won as a corner. We'll take that. I think we're making our sub now as well. I think Lanzini's coming on. Yeah, here he is. Ben Rama off, Lanzini on. Kieran Jr. sort of the vibrate. Oh, he's going to miss that vibrate, isn't he? Poor Kieran's going to miss his vibrate. Ain't nobody like Lanzini. Makes me happy. Plays a West Ham way. Got a good feeling about Manu. Got a really good feeling. It's gone far post. No one's there. Lanzini picks it up. Straight out to Bowen. Whips it back in. Oh, big chance. Come off Dawson, I think it was. It's just lifted over the bar. Lanzini steps on and we get a shot on... Well, I was going to say shot on target. Lanzini steps on and we get a big chance and a shot straight off the bat. He is offside, isn't he? Is he off? Oh, he is. Yeah, he's well offside. Yeah, well offside, man. Newcastle 2-1 up. Is it another own goal? Moses telling Benny to hurry off the pitch. I seen that. I did see that. Newcastle 2-1. Is it another own goal? I'm just checking a Newcastle goal quick. I just want to see who it was. Was it another own goal? I swear to God, that'd be funny. That is. It's not even. Ryan Fraser for Newcastle. A goal of own goals. That'd be nice. A game of own goals, even. That'd be funny though. Souček hasn't looked too good for me this game either, to be honest with you. Souček hasn't been the same man since the start of the season for me. And this game especially, he's just been really quiet. Watford aren't exactly a physical side either, so this could be more of a case where we do drop Lanzini into that centre-mid position. But I don't know. Moyes knows what he's doing. I'm not going to start making up tactics. Moyes knows what he's doing here. Budgie and Kieran were calling for... Well, Budgie mostly was calling for Lanzini over Ben Rama. That's the first sub that Moyes has made. I'd give Noble a run around, you know, for Souček. Not right now. I'll give Souček another 10 minutes. It could make some sort of impact. Not right now, but I'll give Noble a run around. Bring on Johnson for Sufal. I don't think Sufal's been poor though, either. To be honest with you, he hasn't been amazing as he Sufal, but he hasn't been poor. Unless you're talking about Cresswell, but Cresswell hasn't been too bad for me either, I don't think. It's just them fucking long balls winding me up. Cresswell whips it in. Lanzini catches it. There we go. Lanzini again. He's still coming around. Out into the mid. Declan Rice and Lanzini link up. Switches it to Sufal. Sufal could whip this. It gets blocked. Dennis is fast. So is Josh King as well, mate. They're both rapid. No doubt that Benny's had a great game. I don't think he's been awful, Ben Rama, if you want me to be honest with you. He hasn't had a good game. I will tell you now, he has not had a good game. But I don't think he's been awful either. Just the passing, them long balls anyway. Them long balls just aren't working for Ben Rama at all. They just haven't been going where he wants them to go. The fancy footwork's not working either. But he's won challenges, and the short passing's worked. Let's get Fredericks on that right wing and let him show why he's the best player in the world of football. Big up Wally. Big up Wally. Fredericks is faster than all of them. Tell them, Wally. Come on, Wally. He is. Honestly, King Arthur. I don't think he's not even on the bench. I don't think he's even on the bench. Fredericks is on the bench. So is Ben Johnson. Noble and Kral, Vlasic, Yarmolenko. I think that's all we have left. And Areola, obviously. Dennis is out on the left wing now. Nothing at all. Poor though, from both, to be honest with you. Soufal gets him a corner, but didn't really have to do nothing really to be. Hello everyone. Big up Lawrence. The big man's in the building. The big man with the Tabasco sauce. He's here. He's in the building. He's resting his tongue. Just got home from work, left early. Good man. King Lawrence. Thank the Lord for small mercies. Hiya, Lawrence, mate. So nice to see you as well. I'm glad you're still alive as well. You know, I thought that was the last of you after Saturday. Glad to see that you're doing well, still breathing. King Lawrence. Needs a crown, that man. Get that man a crown. And a throne. Hot Sauce King. Lava Larry. Larry Lava. Mr. Lava Lava. Whipped in by Sissoko. Oof, they tried to play it across, but it didn't work out. Safe hands by Fabianski. Come on, boys. Soufal coming at them with speed. What was that? Went for a little Ronaldo chop and just got floored. Just got absolutely decked. Referee says play on. Who is the ref? What referee? Is it Martin Atkinson? Who is that? What a ball for Antonio. Can he chase it? He's slow. Oh, Antonio, come on. You're faster than that. Oh, you are faster than that, mate. You are a lot quicker than that. What time am I going off? It'll be before Wally and Titch do Born in the USA. After the final whistle, I think Kieran and Budgie are going to jump in. We're going to do a quick player ratings and then hopefully be done before, well, not hopefully, we will be done before Wally and Titch go on Born in the USA. There's only just over 20, well, just about 25 minutes left to play. And then yeah, we jump straight into a player ratings. We'll have to make it rapid as well. We'll have to try and fly through it. Keeps gone quiet over there. Kieran wanted him to tweet what he wanted. Did Bowen? Oh, it's gone in! What? Oh, hang on. Why is he even shooting from there? The deflection, it's gone in. That's embarrassing from Foster, that. Ben Foster, mate, that is embarrassing. He's cut the camera for that one, Ben Foster. He's cut his GoPro right off. Ben Foster's just cut out his camera. Burnley have equalised 2. Lanzini assist. Big up Budgie. Budgie call for the Lanzini substitution. Moyes was watching me at half time. Moyes tuned in. Anyway, right, let's see what these boys have got to say. Budgie says Lanzini for Ben Rama. Moyes goes, yeah, man, sound. Bring on Lanzini for Ben Rama. Gets the assist. It did deflect as well. That's embarrassing, that Ben Foster. That is embarrassing. Oof. We take it, though. A goal's a goal. We'll take it. 1-0 West Ham. We'll take it. We will take it. Bowen's on fire. And he's shagging Danny Dyer. Bowen's on fire. And he's shagging Danny Dyer. Bowen's on fire. Ooh. Nah. Get in. 1-0. Rubbish celebration. I didn't expect it to go in. It caught me off guard, mate. I'll be honest with you. It caught me well off guard. And to be honest with you, 1-0. We should be 2 or 3-0. We should be 2 or 3-0 up. I made up a 1-0 up right now and we're winning. But no, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. It should be a lot more. Autographs by appointment only. Told you, man. Moyes was watching at half time and he urged you. He definitely urged you shout for that Lanzini substitution. And we got the assist. Cresswell whips it. Oh, Antonio could have got another there. Nice cross by Cresswell. Watford are absolutely pooing their pants right now. 70 minutes in. Yeah, same. The goal was 68, I think it was. At least I changed the score. Yeah, man, I wouldn't forget. Don't worry. I might forget banners, but I don't forget the score. Come on, you Irons. Bit more comfortable now at 1-0, let's be honest with you. But another goal. Go again, Bowen. Shoot again. Oh, what a ball. Oh, Antonio's there. Soucek. Nah. Who's that? Someone just smacked the red on the crossbar. Who's that? Someone just jumped up at the crossbar. Just give it a little... Who was that? It's gone down as an own goal. It's gone down as a Bowen goal for me, you know. I'll have a look on Sky quick, see what Sky have done. Yes, Sky put it down as Jared Bowen. It's embarrassing from Ben Foster, you know, deflection or not. I feel like Ben Foster should have got to that. That's embarrassing. We've looked a lot, but you know what? As soon as Lanzini steps on the pitch, come on, we've been a different side. King's one-on-one at the minute. With Soufal. Soufal can't keep up with him. King is rapid. Plays that. Oh, that should have been a goal for Watford. Skied it. Sent it over the stands. Just placed the ball back on the tube to Luton. Absolutely skied it, mate. That should have been a goal for Watford there. These man made Josh King look like Traore. Soufal couldn't keep up with him. Soufal was struggling. He's rapid, isn't he, Josh King? Everything changed when Lanzini. Exactly what I just said. That's what I was saying. Moyes was watching at half time. Moyes heard what Budgie said. And he done it. Needed Fredericks there. You did actually, to be fair to you. Fredericks would have no problem keeping up with him there. Good touch from Bowen. Controlled it well. There's one-on-one with Massimane at the minute. Goes past him. Oh, lovely little link up there. Lanzini and Bowen. Lovely link up. Oh, Lanzini's kept it well. He is beautiful. Oh! It was unfortunate. Easy for Fredericks running backwards. Lanzini's on fire. That puts us fourth as it stands. I haven't seen the league table, does it? That's a good sign now. I haven't checked the league table since Leeds, so I don't know how it's looking at the minute. It does, yeah. 1 point ahead of Man U, who are playing tomorrow, I think. Is it tomorrow they're playing? Oh, no, it's tonight. Yeah, they're playing Burnley. Why do I keep thinking it was tomorrow? They're drawing against Burnley currently. All it takes is a goal from them, and then they take that 4th spot back. Burnley doing their job for us. They're 5th as of right now. All it takes is a goal, and then they're back in that 4th. Tom Cleverley. Oh, what a save from Fabianski. Tom Cleverley made a great shot there. It was a good shot, that, from Cleverley. Not many keepers get to them. Leighton, good evening, fella. I'm not sure. Another new face, I think. I'm not sure I've seen that one before. Captain Jamaica. Captain Mickey. He hasn't been a fucking captain today, mate. I'll tell you that. He hasn't been too good today. But his presence is there. His presence has been well known. Just nothing interesting out of him. Super Fabianski with a great save from Cleverley. It was a good shot from Cleverley that, like I said, not many keepers get to that. I always want Burnley to lose, but tonight I see them as our Claret and Blue brothers. They're doing us a favour tonight at the minute, currently drawing to Man United. As long as that stays, we stay 4th. All it takes is a goal from United. And they're back in 4th. They've got a few subs coming on here, Watford. I think there's 3 boys I've just seen there, all waiting to come on. Declan kept the ball well. That was nice to have a little dink. Plays back to Manu. Manu's been sick. The moment he stepped on, Manu has absolutely changed the game. Love that boy to bits. Little triangle with Antonio, Cressy and Manu. Back to Antonio, back to Lanzini, back to Cresswell. Lanzini again. Souček steps in. Zuma doesn't get booed this time. Alongside the deck. Soufal on the right here now. Antonio giving him an option. He doesn't take it. Plays it along to Cressy. Just holding the ball well now. This is much better football, West Ham. This is much better football. Oh, and that was awful. I spoke too soon. Dawson plays a fucking long ball and it just goes out. Spoke too soon. Burnley looking good for their draw too. As long as they stick that draw out, we stay 4th. Big up Budgie, mate. Love that, mate. Big up Budgie. Better passing, much better passing until fucking Dawson just hoofed the long ball for West Ham for sex offenders. Yeah, well, your dad wears knickers, mate. I'm not having it. Yeah, I spoke too soon, mate, to be honest with you. I spoke too soon. I was just saying that our passing's looking good, and then Dawson just... Jordan may come in there saying that West Ham are for sex offenders. Right? I swear to God, your dad actually wears leopard print knickers, so I don't want to wear it. She don't even know what a long john is, lad. She don't even know what a long john is. I don't want to wear it. Div. Absolute div. Oh, dear. Trust me, my sister don't even know what a long john is. I promise you. Nice to see you, Jordan, anyway, lad. They're hitting it with all 3 accounts. Oh, bless you, Budgie. Big up, Budgie. I love that. That is clutch. That is like a liking clutch god. That's what you are, Budgie. I swear to God. Jordan, mate, I'm not even going to acknowledge that second comment. You know, you can piss right off. You're just being a dickhead. I'm not even going to acknowledge that, you little clown. Big up, Budgie. Viewer clutch god. That's what you are, mate. You're a viewer clutch god. I'm in America and I'm a Jamaican. Big up, Jamaican. Big up, Jamaica. That's an awful accent. Oh, please pretend I didn't do that. That was an awful accent. Just pretend I did not do that. Big up, Jamaica. Jordan, do you still molest Lamas? I love you too, lad. But you are a div. You are a div. I do love you, though. Another American in the chat as well, yeah. There's 3 of you now. We've got 3 American hammers in the chat. Big American hammers in the chat. And one kind of Jamaican. He's still molest llamas. Answer the question, Jordan, lad. Don't just ignore it. Answer the question. Do you molest llamas or not? Still. I know you used to. Aye, big up, Budgie. All 3 accounts I've just liked. Big up, Budgie. that is incredible. Harmony. I'll grass you off, girl, Sally. Harmony said you molest llamas, not me. Sorry, mate. Sorry. She has pics. Send them. I want to see this. Send them. Send us them pics. I want to see that. You know, I thought he was just making it up when he told me. You know, I was like, "Nah, you're chatting shit, you." And nah, she's got proof. Oh, Jordan, mate, Jordan, no. Oh dear. Stuck yourself in the dirt this time, lad. Digging your own grave and everything. Grave. You're digging your own grave here, lad. I'll get Zuma to come kick your cat if you carry on. Well then, Mickey, look at the strength. Look at the strength on Antonio. Look at him. He's a beast. Oh, he's gone. He's lost it. He's going mad at the fourth official here. Fourth official is going mad at the linesman here. Antonio's going absolutely sick on the linesman. You're horrible, you lad. You are horrible. She's not even West Ham, you know. She's Leeds, by the way. You came in here trying to big up, giving West Ham a bit of stick and that. She's not even West Ham. She's a Leeds fan. And again, still a bigger club than Sheffield. Still a bigger club. Both West Ham and Leeds still bigger clubs than Sheffield. So go on. What have you got in your locker, Jordan, lad? Go on. Antonio's looking sexy with his shorts like that. That is mint. Still a bigger club than Sheffield, mate. And Harmony is royalty on this channel. It's always a pleasure to have Harmony in the chat on this channel. We learned a lot about her as well after Saturday. Learned a lot about her. Really interesting backstory and that. Proper good sense of humour on her. I reckon that's just because you're a Northern girl. Northerners just have a good sense of humour. Half these Cockneys just don't understand. Northerners we've just got it all. These officials are terrible. Antonio, we're going sick at the linesman then. Antonio, we're going mad. You've done well to hold him off though, Mickey. The strength was just insane. Oh, Budgie. Oh, what a gentleman. Oh, Budgie. Big up, Budgie. And Harmony. Burnley are a bigger club than Sheffield United. True. That says a lot, doesn't it, mate? That says a lot. Why did I feel like you were looking into my eyes with pure disappointment, Cam? The disabled team have a fucking day off. I'm always disappointed in you, mate, because just no matter what you do or say, I'm a bit like your dad, if you know what I mean. You just disappoint us all the time. Honest to God. Except for I don't wear leopard print knickers. Bowen again. Oh, he's in the post! Ben Foster's just got a fingertip to it, clips it onto the post. Big chance. It was a great save. Yeah, that was a great save. Oh, Bowen, that could have been 2. Oof. Great save. I think he hit it straight at the keeper, to be fair, but incredible save. I think Budgie and Budgie both like your surname, Harmony. Yeah, big up everyone that's tuned in tonight. Honestly, God, I really appreciate it. And I've heard that we've picked up a new sub as well since I've been live. So whoever that was, thank you very much. Sheffield United, a poor man's workshop town. Here we go. Oh, she stepped up. Here we go. Trivia. Ben Foster is still a big man keeper, you know, in Harmony. You're actually bugging it. Yeah, but his camera gets annoyed, does it? He's tripping over his GoPro every 2 seconds. Did you see our first goal? Did you see our goal with Bowen then? Absolutely embarrassing from Ben Foster, to be fair. Embarrassing. It was a deflection as well. And you can imagine, you know, deflections do throw goalkeepers off. But even so, we had plenty of time to recover. It was embarrassing. Called the Blades because they're used to getting trampled on. Oh, keep going. Oh, that could have been another goal for Watford. King plays it across. Doesn't get anywhere. She's good, isn't she? She's got it coming. You asked for it, Jordan, mate. I won't lie to you. Leeds United are the only club in England that claim they've actually got a rivalry with Man U. Everyone's got a rivalry with Man U, though. No one likes Man U, let's be honest with you. There's nothing interesting about Man U anymore, though, is it? Let's be honest with you. They're not even a joy to watch like they used to be. Don't be wrong. They used to be a quality. So when Fergie were in charge, they were a quality side, but you can't even enjoy to watch Man U anymore. It's funny to watch teams like Villa making them look like small clubs, if you know what I mean. They don't even play good. They got knocked out by Middlesbrough. They got knocked out of the cup by Middlesbrough. I had the penalty shootouts on my phone when I was in work as well. And I was busy at the time. I was doing something in it. I left my phone on the side in work. And someone was watching my phone while I was busy doing whatever. And he's not a football fan at all. And he just went, I've got no idea what's going on, but everyone in green are celebrating. Middlesbrough just knocked out Man United in the cup. What? I couldn't believe it, I'll be honest with you. We'll be back in the Prem next season, darling. Yeah, mate. Nah, he's ain't coming back though, are you? That's the thing. Look at how you started this season. I can't see you coming back after that, mate. I can't see you coming back at all. Sheffield United are the only club that demand hush money when they get relegated. You know. What would you want in the unit? I'll send you some flowers. Oh dear. Oh, this is great. This is amazing. Honest to God, I love this. Bet Ronaldo didn't think he would ever be used as a sub to come on at Burnley. Oh, this is funny. This is a funny one. Oh, this is great, man. I love this. I'm just checking quick now as well, actually. He was, yeah, he was on the bench. He came on the 68th minute for Cavani. Wow. Dawson's gone down here. I think he just might be a bit winded. Has he had a blow to the balls or something here? He's a big bastard him. He can take anything. He can take all sorts. His hairline makes Budgie's hairline look solid, honest to God. Allow it, because I don't actually want to make this hostile. Keep going, girl. Keep going. This is funny. Back to football anyway. How's West Ham play count? We've been awful, mate. We've been dog shit. Won't lie to you. We're 1-0 up at Watford. Should have had 2 or 3, to be fair. Bowen hit in the post again. That could have been the second. Bowen's on the ball now, actually, funnily enough, and like, just making him look stupid. I love that kid. I love Jarrod Bowen. You know, his quality. What a ball to Lanzini. Couldn't get anything out of it. Declan Rice just chased a loose ball. But now we've been shit, mate. We've been awful. We nearly got knocked out of the cup to Kidderminster. I don't know if you've seen that or not. Very nearly got knocked out of the cup to Kidderminster. Bowen was incredible. And the little switch to Lanzini then as well. Could have made something happen. No one got in the end of it. There's our guys in the middle. Both of them drifted out wide. Declan Rice picks out a loose ball right close to the touchline then. Heat one off out. He's going to be feeling that for days in. He's going to be feeling that for weeks. Telling you. How many times you had to change your underwear for the past 6 days? Well, it hasn't been that long. Has it past 4 days even? This man's probably gone through 10 pairs of underwear since Saturday. Player of the year so far, Jarrod Bowen. Without a doubt, yeah. Without a doubt. Him or Declan, 100%. But Bowen for me, without a doubt. Just a quick one. Is everyone else fed up with this PG area? Clubs push out on Instagram and Twitter. Our clubs are slow and moving away from what they actually represent. We use the word drippy for. I lost you. Just PG. Oh. Good mate. It is what it is. You got to brand yourself, don't it? It's the way they've got to brand themselves and that on social media and whatever. You know what I mean? I can't imagine you being too good, mate. 3-1 Newcastle. Wow. Another own goal. That'd be nice. 1 minute of added time left in the 92nd minute now with 3 minutes added on. Trippier, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Well, in Fabs. Safe hands. Safe hands from Fabianski. BT Sports said Bowen man the match. Yeah, Budgie and Kieran, you're welcome to jump back in whenever you're ready. If you want to smash a player ratings quick. Can't believe everyone on Newcastle both. Oh, Everton and Newcastle both scored own goals straight after each other. Yeah, that was weird. Obviously, I didn't see what was happening because I watched this, but I seen it. Yeah, I thought that was weird. On my way, let me in. You're not. No, mate. No, you're no. No, mate. No. You'll just cause trouble. No. take it as it is then. 3 points. I'll have it. Full-time whistle's just gone. I made up we got 3 points anyway, to be honest with you, but we were fucking dog shit. Absolute awful. Hello.
Oh, good morning, afternoon, and evening around the world. How are you, mate? All right?
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
Right.
Much better second half, that, let's be honest. Much better second half.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Jared Bowen, man of the match. Yeah.
Your man Lanzini made a difference as well as soon as he stepped on.
Well, he did, didn't he? You know, and yes, I did. Thank you for mentioning it a number of times. I did call for him to come on. I was actually disappointed when I said it because I thought, hang on, let me turn the volume down on this bloody TV. Sorry, mate. I thought he was injured and that he weren't even on the bench. So, you know, it was a pleasant surprise that, you know, when I was told, yes, he's on the bench. And
I didn't even see he was on the bench, you know. I assumed he was just out.
Me either. I mean, I didn't see any of the bench, though, Cam, you know. So, but good evening, Kieran. Oh, sorry, good morning for you. So.
Just thoughts on the second half, Kieran?
I think the game changed when Lanzini came on. All of a sudden, we could pass the ball and pass it forward. And I really watched him in that second half to sort of prove my point, because I said this is what we were lacking in the first half, this forward passing instead of sideways, backwards, side. There's 5 or 6 passes, just simple passes he was putting into feet in the middle and opening them up and opening space. And even the goal, even that goal was a Lanzini pass, a simple one, but it got Bowen into space on the front foot.
And again, Cam called it again.
Took a shot and bang. So goal, that's all it took, was someone to get their foot on the ball and calm it down and play simple passing, because our passing stats for the first half must be horrendous. We just kept giving it away.
That's the sort of thing that Bishop used to do back in the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
He used to do that.
We just needed that bit of class on the ball, and Ben Rama couldn't do it. Fornals was hitting me. Even Fornals got better once Lanzini came on the pitch. And I think he changed it in a simple way. Not by being dynamic, but doing the simple stuff. And I thought it was fantastic. And then I did notice he sort of dragged Bowen inside a little bit too when he came on, into that middle space, right behind Antonio. And he was picking up lots of space there. And Lanzini was feeding him. And so was Fornals. So, yeah, it was good. It was a much better performance. And like I said, weren't going to be a 0-0. It was always going to be that second half. One goal was going to nick it. And they never looked like scoring, did they, really?
I called for the 4-1 at the beginning.
I said 3-1, mate.
And I said a Bowen hat-trick. Well, he got the 1 goal, so I suppose that's...
Well, that's why I went for a 1-1, because as soon as Hodgson turned up, I knew. I mean, he had his first game with them the other day, and that's their first clean sheet of the season. So that's what Hodgson brings, doesn't he? You know, that's what he brings to them. They are organised. And I don't think he'd be too disappointed in their performance, Hodgson, today. Look
at how he strengthened Crystal Palace up in the years he was there.
Yeah.
What was it, 4 years or something he had there? No, but didn't he just, he just strengthened up the back, and that's what he does. You know, Hodgson was always a defensive-minded man, always. You know, and similarly, you know, David Moyes, he's proving that he doesn't really look at strikers in the windows. He prefers the false line.
Even though I give him credit, he always plays with 2 up front, Hodgson, as well. You know, he always goes 4-4-2.
Very old school.
He likes to have the old school 2 up front, you know. So they have got an attacking threat, and but they're just more solid at the back and across the middle, and that's what a problem in the first half. We weren't coming through the middle; we were just going around them and around them. It was, and we couldn't make the good passes to make that work because we kept losing the ball. It was poor. So, but game of 2 halves, we were a lot better in the second.
Sorry, Cam. I know we're on a tight schedule. We've only got an hour and 15 minutes before we have to hand over to Titch. So, should we get on with some of the player ratings or whatever you need to do, mate?
Yeah, no worries. We'll start off with the starting 11, and Tish. That's what Tish normally does, doesn't he? He doesn't go through the subs first, does he? He goes starting 11.
No.
I can't remember. All right, start with the goalkeeper, big man number 1.
You go first, Budge.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. I would probably. Oh, can I ask you to switch me and Kieran over, please? Because I feel kind of uncomfortable on this side. There you go. Thank you very much. That's better.
Yeah. You got a bit of a button head on the right.
It's an ant and deck thing, you know. So Fabianski, listen, he pulled off a couple of lovely saves. You know, unlike Areola the other day, he was actually quite busy in his box, which is unlike him on a normal game day as well. I think he realised, you know, my position in this starting 11's riskier, and I thought he gave an 8 out of 10 performance. I've got to be honest. You know, I know it's a generous one, considering the way the game was, but I thought Fabianski was, you know, really good at what he did today. He made no mistakes, really.
Yeah, I sort of agree with you there, Budgie. Even though he didn't have a lot to do, everything he did, he done right. And and even that right to death there, there's nothing better when you're defending a 1-0 lead, when they bang in a big high cross and your keeper comes and collects it with a minute to go. Lovely. And he did come out and he did claim it. And you went, good. So, yeah, I know it sounds a bit generous myself, give him an 8, but I'm in with that 7.58 because everything he did was bang on. And he weren't flapping about like Areola was against Kidderminster, you know, making the defence nervous. So, yeah, I'll give him an 8, mate. Go on.
Yeah, no. Cyber gives him a 7 as well.
Oh, Cyber's back. What happened to your half-time, Cyber?
We lost him.
Sleep.
Yeah, just got in from Tesco. He dished us for Tesco. Not having that. Just left me for that.
All right. Okay. All right.
Was that an 8 from both of you, or was that a 7.5 from Kieran?
Yeah, we'll go both 8s.
Yeah, both 8s.
Titch gives him an 8.
Be generous to the fans.
Yeah. What about you, Cam?
I was going to let just you two do, but I'll give him an 8 as well. I won't go into too much detail because we're trying to be quick.
Okay.
But, yeah, we'll move on rapid. We'll go to Soufal, starting from right back.
Soufal, go on. You go first, son. Oh, go on then.
Yeah, a little bit.
He was
a bit hit and miss for me today. His passing again was, but they seemed to be all the team. The pass, it was first half. His passing was poor. His energy was good, really good. But and he got back and he covered well. He had a couple of fast boys coming at him. He had that Dennis, and he done reasonably well. But geez, I wish him and Socek, I wish they'd get their passing game together. I really do. So, but yeah, I'd give him a 6.5.
Okay, yeah, I'd kind of go along with that. But on that also, Kieran, you've also got to understand these guys have never played in the Premiership till they reach our sunny shores. So the schedule over the last 6 to 8 weeks has been incredibly tough on all of the players, but it must be exceptionally tough on players that have never experienced it before. So, you kind of, like you said, Soufal, his energy level was there, his work rate was there. It was just literally that pass was lacking, which is unlike him. So I kind of would put that down to a little bit of tiredness and, lack of Premiership stamina, I'd put that down to. I'll go with a 6.5 myself, I think,
6.5 from both. Both give Fabianski an 8 as well.
Yeah.
He's still yet to score his first ever goal for us as well. He's still never scored for the West Ham shirt.
Yeah, he hasn't even taken a shot yet, in my opinion.
He's at the post a couple times. He's at the post.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought that was like a fumbled cross.
Lee gives him a 7. Cyber gives him a 7 too. Titch also gives him a 7. And Titch gave me a 10. I love that.
I was close to giving him a 7. The only reason I didn't was because there was the only consistency in him today was not being able to pass.
Okay. Was it Dawson playing? Was Dawson playing on the right? I'm guessing he was. Yeah.
It don't really matter. We'll just go across them as you've got them. Eh?
Go on, Dawson. I'll let you see the side. Go on.
I'll go first this time, Kieran. Shall I?
There we go.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Dawson.
You're wearing the trousers.
Okay, so Dawson always reliable. You know, yes, we all know that Dawson's got a calamity in him here and there, and we accept that because a lot of the time, you know, he creates calamities in the attacking team. So, in my opinion, I think Dawson was pretty solid in what he did. He posed a bit of a threat with the set plays again. You know, he was there or thereabouts. I'll give him a 7.
It's a good job.
Yeah, so I thought, he's so much better when he's got Zuma next to him.
Agreed.
With Diop, it just goes to shit, doesn't it, at times? At times, he's got a lot more work to do when he's got Diop next to him. But with Zuma, mate, he was solid as. I hardly put a foot wrong, I don't think. So, yeah, I think a solid 7 for Dawson. Done well. Nothing to complain about.
Yeah, 7 for 7. Oh, gone same ratings for everyone so far.
And this is rare, Cam. This is rare, mate. I'm telling you. We don't normally agree on anything.
It's nice to see it. Like, it's beautiful in the way.
Yeah, go on.
Cyber gives him a 7.5. Titch also gave him a 7.5. Dawson took that kick to the face to ensure we get the free kick. He did.
Yeah, that's true.
The only thing I've really seen him do long was just the long balls that were just going loose, just going nowhere. That's the only thing I really seen wrong from Dawson today.
Yeah. His long ball distribution has never been known to be that great. It proved it.
And I think that was half a case of let's get it up there and see if we can do something with it.
It was.
Sometimes defend when you've got fast guys like you said, like Dennis and that coming at you. Sometimes the only thing you want to do is get the ball back up into their half. That's all you got to do.
That's a symptom of what we were doing in the first half, Budgie, by going across, getting shut down, and then passing it backwards. So you're leaving the centre halves of no option but to boot it or put it back to the keeper. So Dawson ain't the best at it. He will lump it, no problem. He gets it out of danger and he puts it long, but it could end up anywhere. And that's what he does.
That can be dangerous as well, but yeah. So move on then, because there we are.
Moving on to the next one. Just forget about all the videos and everything that's gone viral just based on performance today.
Based on that's exactly. Yeah. Go on, Kieran.
I thought with all the crap he was putting up with, I thought he was superb. Absolutely superb, especially in that first half hour. He was getting the ball a lot and he blocked everything. He tackled. Yeah. I think he had an 8 performance. So I'm going to give that boy an 8. He was superb.
Kieran, you've just surprised the life out of me, brother. I swear to God, I thought you were going to be a little less generous than that. I had you pegged for a 7. Right, there you go. Right, I am going to agree with everything you've just said, and I'm going to add something to it. I think that Kurt Zouma put in a performance worthy of the club, but also he put in a performance in spite of all of the bad press that he's received in the last 24 hours. I think he excelled today in spite of all of that bad press, in spite of the fact that he might be coming up for some real punishment, etc., etc. Obviously, the club have felt like, well, deal with it after the game, which is fair comment. You don't want a man being selected for your team with a heavy fine or something like that in his mind. So I think that, I got to, tip me hat to the club on that. And I'm going to give him an 8 also, because I felt that had he have reacted any differently to everything that was going on around him in the stadium, and some of it was pretty, tough on him. I think in spite of that, he put in a really good performance. But yeah, another 8.
Yeah, I was scared to see how we get on today, to be honest, because we all knew he was going to get booed, let's be honest with you. And it sort of made me nervous to see how he'd react to it. But I think he performed well, considering he got booed every time he touched the ball. And then towards the end, I think we all sort of just forgot about it because he played so well anyway. But yeah, I give him a
before we, just quickly before we move on from Kurt Zouma, did you see his reaction at the final whistle?
I didn't know.
No.
I didn't. Did he celebrate?
He applauded the fans.
Did he? Nah, fair play to him. I didn't see that.
I only caught a brief glimpse of it because me stream froze. But
wow, that's interesting. I didn't see that.
He applauded the fans. There you go.
Titch
I don't know whose fans it was, but yeah. Go on, sorry.
Let's just hope it was. Titch gives him an 8. He said, with all that's going on, stood tall for the team under immense pressure from both sets of fans. And he did indeed. He got booed from all fans. Yeah. And if what you said is true and he applauded the fans after, fair play to him, because even he acknowledges that what he's done is disgusting.
He had his back to the centre circle and he was applauding.
No, fair play.
You tell me what that says.
Fair play. Yeah. Cyber also gives him an 8. I don't think anyone else is giving ratings, just Cyber and Titch, by the looks of it. I'm going to go now, but I'll give all mine. And he's dashed all of his ratings in there. Cresswell 7, Rice 8, Souček 7, Fornell 6, Lanzini 7.5, Ben Rama 6, Bowen 9. That's a big one, that. Antonio 7.
Yes, Cyber.
Have a good one, Cyber, mate. It was nice to see you. It's a shame we couldn't catch you earlier.
See you later, mate. Take it easy.
All right, we'll move on to the left back quick. Aaron Cresswell, my little Scouse mate.
Yeah. It's your turn, isn't it? It's me, isn't it? Yeah, it's me. Right. I reckon that Aaron Cresswell, I'll be brief as I can. Aaron Cresswell was solid in everything he does, as usual. 1 or 2 small mistakes, 1 or 2 failed passes. As a result of that, it's going to be a 7.
Yeah, he done what he normally does. Pretty steady, nothing spectacular. I was hoping in that first half we were going up that side, then coming back, and then going across. So he weren't getting a lot of opportunities to whip balls in. We kept bringing the ball back. Every time he got up to Ben Rama was coming back and laying it back to him, and then he had to lay it back to Rice, he weren't been able to get forward. And I think that's a lot to do with Ben Rama. So for him, it's a solid 7. He just done a normal Cresswell performance. Nothing spectacular today, but really good 7.
Well, it's interesting. We've gone through the goalkeeper and the entire back line. You'd have agreed on every single one. Interesting. Magical.
I think I'm going to have to download this recording.
This is amazing.
Or at least it's part of it anyway. Wait till we get up front. Let's see how we're going up there.
I said I wasn't going to give ratings, but I'll give Cresswell a 6.5. I'd say it wasn't awful, but another one that's just lamping balls forward for absolutely no reason, expecting people like Antonio just to chase onto these loose balls, and it winds me up to watch. But like you said again, when we're getting pressured, you've got no other options really, have you?
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. Especially when you're passing it back so much as we were.
Yeah. And to be fair, Fabianski's not the best keeper with his feet. So, and our players would know that, you know what I mean? So that's probably another reason why it's getting lump. Yeah. 7. Yeah. He's agreeing with us on quite a lot of occasions.
Clean sheets in the Premier League ain't easy, and after our last performance, we look solid defensively today. We did indeed. I'll back that.
Yeah,
we did. Yeah.
Back line, our back line, including the keeper, have had really good, ratings. Really, to be fair, Soufal not so much, but
moving on then to Tommy Souček.
Fucking hell! I tell you what, This is where it fucking changes, right? Because I'm seriously now. After he kept giving the fucking ball away, but his passing is poor. It's really poor. And this is why, as much as when he's defending and intercepting, he's great. He gets in people's way. He's annoying, his legs and his arms. But when he's getting the ball and passing out, fuck me, it's fucking woeful. Even the passes that make it are bad passes. They've got to track back and pick the ball up. Well, I think he was really poor. Defensively, he was good. So with that, I'll give him a 6.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to agree with a lot of what you said there, Kieran. I honestly believe that there's some fatigue that's got to be playing a part with these lads. Like I said, they're not used to this scheduling and etc., and the power in the game. And it's beginning to show a little, I think, in them. I know they had a week or so's rest before the Kidderminster game, but I think it's showing a little bit. So that being said, weren't his greatest of games tonight. As you said, Kieran, really good defensively. Yeah, I'm going to go with a 6.
That's why he gets the 6. Otherwise, I was looking at 5 for him if he hadn't been good defensively.
Yeah. So you said 6. I thought you said 6.5. Yeah, no, 6 again. We agree again, mate.
Wow. Titch has gone 6.5 for Souček. Done a lot off the ball to help us in possession. Not great, but did a job for the team. And it's just holding on to the ball. It's just where he struggles, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going forward with the ball. He's not the boy to give it to, He's just not the boy to give it to when you're coming out of defence. His passing's not accurate enough. That's why he's not playing for a top 6 team, because that's the only, because defensively and his goals are great, but on the ball, he's not that good. That's what we've got.
Do you think he'd be more suited for like a sweeper role then, Kieran?
No, I don't think he's quick enough for that. But could he do that job? Yeah, of course he could.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Well, we move on again to the star of the team, Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Go on, Kieran.
No, it's you, isn't it? Go on, you carry on, mate.
All right, okay. Declan Rice, captain. Look, captain, fantastic in the making. Listen, he's always solid. He's always good at what he does. One or two niggly, pathetic passes from him tonight. I thought, no, not pathetic. That's the wrong word to use, but not so great passes. But having said that, he did redeem himself after losing the ball at one point, which he very rarely does, incidentally. He went through something like 5,000 minutes without losing the ball, and then when he did, it was to Thomas Souček in the Euros. So, he don't lose the ball often, but he did tonight. He lost it once, and he redeemed himself by getting it straight back. So, I'm talking about within a split second of losing the ball, he had it back. So, I'm going to give him a 7.5, actually.
Yeah, I thought he was... he's pretty good, man. He was pretty good. As usual. I mean, I can't mark him too high. I expect more from him, because today he did lose the ball. There's a couple of challenges there he sort of didn't quite get right, but he did take a ball away from people as well. Yeah. Lots of times, and especially the first half where we needed that, because we were so poor going forward. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to give him a solid 7.
Solid 7. We'll first disagreement, but that's not even by much. Wow.
Yeah.
Titch has gone for the 7 for Rice, says he has a decent game. And I learned something new about Declan Rice today. He's rapid, isn't he? How fast is Declan Rice? He caught up to Josh King while he was offside. He was offside.
Especially the first 5-6 yards. He's a hell of a burst he's got in his leg.
Acceleration is unbelievable, honestly.
Have you noticed how sometimes his facial expressions, when he's trying to motivate the team, he starts looking like Scotty Parker used to when he was
I seen
like
you said
shouting
that.
at people. Yeah, I said it in the chat. I just saw it earlier on, and somebody compared them. I think it was on Twitter, and it just really stuck with me. You know?
He's got the Barney for it as well, I reckon. You know, he had a floppy hair and that.
Yeah, you know.
I've got who's that? We got Pablo Fornals next. Here we go. Main man in the middle.
Go on,
Quiet
Again,
one for Fornals.
In the first half, I think he weren't that good. He was struggling a bit. He gave the ball away. He was trying, but again, all the passing weren't happening in the first half. It weren't until when Lanzini came on, Fornals came to life. And then his passing was good. And then his movement was good. It was really good. So, yeah, but the first half, but there was a few of them like this. We were just too slow with the ball and passing it back. I don't know what that is with West Ham, why we don't up the tempo against teams like this, but we don't. We were very slow. I think he weren't helping. But I thought he redeemed himself in the second half. When Lanzini came on, I thought he was really good. So I'll give him over the 2 halves, I'll give him a 6.5.
6.5.
Okay.
Budgie.
So, yeah, agreed. You know, the first half, he was probably one of the poorer 45 minutes I've seen him have, to be honest with you. And then, to coin the phrase that you just used, Kieran, redemption. You know, he redeemed himself in the second half, and especially, as you say, when Manu came on. But overall, I'm going to give him 6 because I just felt that the good that he did in the second half wasn't as redeeming as the mistakes he made in the first half. So I felt that, he only gets a 6.
Yeah, fair enough.
Was that a 6, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, close, but disagreement again. Close, though. I'd agree. I'd agree with a 6 on that. The first half, I thought he was shocking, but he definitely woke up when Lanzini stepped on. Definitely woke up.
Yeah.
Titch just give him a 7.
Like he needed him.
Definitely, yeah. Hammerheads in the building. Still a worrying team performance for me. That's all I have to say. All the players went at it today, apart from Rice and Dawson. Super Fabi was brilliant. He had a good game, Fabianski, today.
Yeah, did. That's why he got an 8 from both of us. All 3 of us, actually.
We'll move on. We'll go to the goal scorer of the evening, Jared Bowen.
Mm-hmm. Me, is it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Jared, do you want to change the picture?
I'm trying to find him. Can't find him. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Look. There he is. He should have a few flames around him. That'd be
with Danny Dyer.
Jared Bowen, for me, he's definitely right up there for Hammer of the Year so far. In fact, for me, the only other person that's coming close is Sonny Perkins and Declan Rice. And not necessarily in that order, but for me, them 3 are actually the biggest contenders. But so, having said that, and also knowing that BT Sport have given Bowen the man of the match tonight, I also did the same thing just before in the chat. I gave him man of the match, and listen, best performance of the night for me, 9 out of 10.
It's a big shout, Kieran.
Yeah. Bowen was, again, in the first half, no one was great, but and he was so far on the right all the time, and what Watford did well was they made sure there were bodies there and weren't giving them any room to move. Even when he had Sufal backing up, they were just all like swarming him. And I noticed in the second half, Rice was popping over on that side as well. And until Lanzini came on, where they switch it a bit, where he's pulling inside and finding pockets of space, that's when he came alive. Even though he done well in the first half, but what he had, he couldn't really do much with the bodies they had there. I think they'd worked that out, old Hodgson. Make sure he was double teamed at least all the time, and he was getting frustrated, I think, and trying to find room. So they done a good job on him. So when he switched it a little bit and he started pulling inside a bit and finding space, and once you had Lanzini there and Fornell's come to life, pinging balls down the middle to him, yeah, that changed the game. So, yeah, I wouldn't say because of the first half, I'd say he almost got marked out of the game for a lot of it, even though I'm not knocking his effort. So I'd go for an 8 for Bowen.
Good shout.
We had a 9 and an 8 for Bowen. Definitely had a good game. Definitely probably one of our best players today, 100%. First half, he were pressured well. He were marked very well first half, and there was a couple of long balls to him which he couldn't control properly. Let's be honest with you. But like you said, first half, the entire team was shocking. Yeah, they're definitely our best players today, 100%. Titch has given him an 8. Said he was superb tonight. Mm-hmm. Hammerhead said, "I want to know why Sonny Perkins is in contention for Hammer of the Year, Budgie. He hasn't done anything really. Hammerhead's words, not mine."
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, mate, not for the first team, no. Have you seen what he's done with the under-23s? The boy's 17, 18 years old. 18 years old. He's on fire, mate.
He's a kid. What's he got to do with Hammer of the Year? He's got nothing to do with Hammer of the Year.
He's an hammer, isn't he?
But he can't be Hammer of the Year, can he? He doesn't play.
He's made a couple of appearances.
Why would he be Hammer of the Year? I don't understand the comment.
All right, okay, all right, fair enough. No, it was me that said it, not him.
You're entitled to your own opinion, if you know what I mean. Like I'm not judging you.
You said Bowen to be Hammer of the Year. He said Perkins.
Yeah, and I said,
Bowen,
Rice and Perkins were the other contenders. That's what I said.
Oh, right. Yeah, not for me.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, very fucking dumb.
I like winding you up, you old fart. Come on.
I'm interested to see what you give this man as well.
You don't fucking wind me up with this prick. This prick winds me up even more, mate.
Go on, Dave. Go on. Hang on. I'm going to just take you.
I don't want to be too harsh on him. Right? I don't want to be too harsh on him, but fuck him. Every week I hear these fucking people telling me how good Ben Rama is. And every week I watch it and go, well, where? Oh, yeah, he done that one little bit. That was all right. He does 2 good things in a game, and people think he had a good game. He was the problem in the first half. He was one of the major problems. Every time he got the ball down there, he cut inside, passed it back. Every time he had a 50-50, he fucking lost it. It doesn't give you that go forward that Lanzini does. That just simple fucking passes into people's feet. Why can't he do that? He just takes too many touches to it, and he's not strong enough on the ball. So no, it had to come off, and we knew it at half-time, Budge, didn't we? We knew it. I said it'd take 15 minutes, and then got to get Lanzini on. You said the same, and it was obvious. And exactly on the 60th minute, he comes on, and the game changes. There's no coincidence that the game changed. Not just Lanzini being good. Lanzini was just doing sensible fucking passing, but doing it well, and not holding on to the ball too long, making it quick. This donut was holding us back. One of the biggest reasons we were being held back, because he just was not penetrating them, pushing us forward. So I'm gonna be giving him, and I mean a generous 5. I'm being generous.
Interesting. Budgie?
I'm not sure that I'm allowed to say half of what I want to say, so I will just fill in the blanks. I'll try and be as brief and as concise as possible. I've been calling for Ben Rama's, skills, and I've been one of his fans. I'll admit it. Obviously, not to the extent of some people, but I do love Ben Rama. I love the way he plays. I do like a dynamic player, but he's not skillful enough, and as you said, Cam, he's not strong enough to be that dynamic player that perhaps Dimitri Payet was or Lanzini is. Lanzini's a tough cookie, you know, compared to this man. So
Playing through an
on the
injury today as
strength of,
well.
yeah, and on the strength of the fact that, you know, Kieran said it all quite eloquently. I'm going to also give him a 5, but you know, he was closer to a 4.5 for me, but he got a 5.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do that as well, Budge. Bollocks. 4.5.
No, I've given him a 5. I've given him a 5.
Yeah,
look, it's Nana. It's Nana. Where's Peter Pan?
Brucey, what do you give him? Fuck all.
Brucey. I thought it was Nana. Well, Peter Pan was going to make.
I'm dog sitting for the week.
Right.
That's cute.
Anyway.
Right, these are both gone 5. Hammerhead said Benny was crap again. Gave him a 5-2.
Yeah.
Titch agrees. I'd love to see Kieran debate Panorama with E20 Fever. That would be fun, but I agree with Kieran. Benny isn't good enough.
And he makes a point there, Hammer, because Fever, right? He would say, "Oh, he's got an agenda against him." No, I haven't. I don't. I just see with my own eyes, he doesn't put enough good performances in. Simple as that. What do you think, Bruce? Yeah, he's shit.
Tish said he'll have some good games, but he won't be consistently good for us. Show pony. Kieran will win that debate hands down. I have faith in Kieran to win that debate as well. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
He knows what he's talking about when it comes to the fussy. Therefore, Kieran got the W. I've got faith in Kieran winning that too, to be fair to you.
I like
I've always had Ben Rama's back. Me ever since that first season, and he never scored until towards the end. I always had his back, and I was always saying, "Give him time, give him time." I'm getting to the point now where I'm just getting fed up with it. If you know what I mean. I love the kid to bits, and I know he's got that quality, but it's just he can't find the easy options. He always has to make things.
Look at that first goal though. Look at that first goal though. The way he struck it, there was no goalkeeper in the world saving that.
No, never, not once.
It was beautiful. So, Jack, you are an angel. Sorry, thank you. Cheers, son.
I'm not even going to give Ben Rama a rating, to be fair to you. Awful game. Go on to Antonio, big beast at the top. Not too bad today, I don't think.
Yeah, well, listen, he's the beast. He is a talisman for us, let's be fair. You know, I mean, we do have more than one, but he is one of them. And we're very fortunate in that respect that we do have players that are revered by many and disliked by few. And Antonio is one of them. Anyway, he put on a decent performance tonight. He didn't really do anything drastically wrong. He lost the ball once or twice, which is the norm for him. You know, a really reasonable performance. I'll give him a 7.5.
7.5 from Budgie. Kieran?
Yeah, I think he was fairly quiet, but and I said it at half time, I don't think a lot of that was his fault, because what we needed to do was get the ball into his feet. And no one was doing it. We're all going back, sideways. So he's making runs, he's coming short, not getting the ball. A lot of it's not down to him. He was doing the right thing for me, but we weren't getting in their box at all, were we? We had one shot on target, you know, in the first half, and it weren't in. But, and again, Ben Rama took the shot, the keeper makes a good save, comes back to him. If he squares it, he's got Bowen and Antonio to tap the ball. But he doesn't. Takes a stupid shot that hits the outside of the post. Doesn't even get the target. So with Antonio, I just think he was starved and he was isolated. I'm not going to blame him for that for most of the game. But is he being as effective as we want? No. But I don't put it all down to him. So it was a quiet game for him. He couldn't do a great deal, you know. He was battling hard. Yeah, I'd give him a 7.
7 out of 7.5. I'd give him a 6, to be honest with you, but that's mostly just down to what you said. He didn't really have much to do today, like really. I think just no one was feeding him. Like, it comes back to the Haller situation, you know. If you feed Haller, he'll score. No one was feeding Antonio today. It comes down to that situation.
It was a bit like that, Cam. It was a bit like that. He was getting no service whatsoever. So yeah, so that's why I gave him a 7, because I don't put it down to him a lot. You know, I thought he was trying, but nothing was coming into him.
He's definitely showing his physicality today, and I think I said it in the watch along. I feel like he's getting slower. Like over the years, he used to be rapid, that son, but I think he's a lot slower now. That's probably down to his age, though.
Yeah, maybe travelling around the world didn't help, did it?
Yeah. I mean, even the Premier League fantasy football app listed him as 75% chance of playing due to fatigue.
Yeah.
I still picked him.
Anyway,
Titch has given him a 6.5. Says he works hard. Ahmed said Mickey the donkey, average boring performance 6. He does a job for us that others can't from Titch. Crosshammer in the building.
Well, the difference is having Yarmolenko up there instead of him. What would have been the point of that? Fucking
Richard in the building. Benny Hill was shocking, -1. Benny Hill. Antonio Watson keeps on getting GBH and linesmen, and the refs are corrupt to the core. That was right in front of the linesman as well. I thought that was disgusting. I'll be honest with you.
2 free kicks within a minute, and he didn't give either of them. I just couldn't believe that. And then Sufal gets booked for fucking complaining. Fuck me, man. Anyway,
no post-match interviews tonight. I didn't see that. I didn't even notice. Oh, on BT anyway.
I don't think Zuma will be doing one. But...
That'd be interesting to see, wouldn't it? Full of apologies, probably the whole time. If what you said was true when he applauded the crowd, the crowd, that little bit more respect for him just for that, because he got booed.
I mean, like I said, he had his back to the centre circle, and he was clapping. The camera was on him briefly, so it was only a brief moment, but he had his back to the centre circle and he was clapping. So, I mean, it just goes. He was either applauding the crowd or the opposing team or his teammates or whatever. I'm not sure, but he was applauding. So, I'd like to think that it was the crowd.
Look, being booed by away fans is water off a duck's back, but being booed by your own fans is a tough one to take, I think, and to play, not let it affect your game. So he done well. I know I used to get booed all the time by my mates watching the game. I know it's tough.
You used to get booed by your mother getting you up for school.
Yeah.
Go on, Cam. Sorry, mate.
Wally says something in the chat. When was the last time we booed one of our own players? Now, I know Yarmolenko doesn't get a warm welcome, and neither did Arnautovic. But when was the last time we actually booed one of our own players?
I think it was Dimitri Payet. Oh, yeah, no.
Did he get booed? I don't think he played. I don't think he played after he came out with everything that was said.
No, I think it's an out of it myself, but...
Yeah.
We only had one sub today anyway, and it was a very good sub, to be fair to you. Big shout. Manuel Lanzini.
Yeah.
Go on, Kieran, you go first.
Changed the game. He changed the game, mate. He settled it down in midfield, and we've said it again. I'm repeating myself. He just done the simple things right. And all of a sudden, once he came on, I never thought we were going to lose that game. I thought we were going to win it. And before, it looked like a 0-0 draw written all over it. And he comes on, and he gets the assist too. Not that it was any great assist. It was just smart. A through ball down the middle, straight to Bowen, and Bowen hits the shot. We get a lucky deflection and score. But that pass makes that. And it weren't the only one he did like that. He put a load of them into. And then all of a sudden, Antonio was getting to his feet. Now Fornells was chiming in. It just made the difference. So rather than getting carried away, if he'd been on the whole game, I think, you'd be looking at him getting a 9 because he would have made a big difference. But for his little, half an hour that he had, I'll give him an 8. And that's a high score for a half an hour's worth of football. But without him, like the Kidderminster game, Fornells and Rice came on, and that's the only reason we won that game. And that's why I give him an 8, because without him coming on, we don't win that game. So I'm going to give him an 8 for that.
Fair comment, Kieran.
Budgie?
Absolutely. Similarly, I just want to actually just briefly go over something like that.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, Manuel Lanzini, Lionel Messi, what's his blinking name now? Diego Maradona, and even Pablo Zabaleta. All of those have got one thing in common. They're all Argentinians. And another thing they've got in common is that they play the game intelligently, or they did play the game intelligently. Manuel Lanzini, I called for him to come on at half time as well. And when he did come on, yes, he changed that game because he played intelligently. You know, Kieran said he did the simple things. He did the easy stuff right, which is playing intelligently. Titch will tell you that. He's a coach. If you do all the simple stuff right and you play intelligently, then what happens is you start flowing, you start creating, you start getting opportunity. And that's what happened tonight. Manuel Lanzini created opportunity and agreed it was only half hour, and probably the best working half hour he's done in a long time, aside from any of his goals and assists that he's had. Your excuse, brother. Aside from any goals and assists that he's had in recent times, the hard work that he put into his performances has never been more evident than it was today. So on the strength of that, I'm going to give him an 8 as well. So, you know, Manuel Lanzini, tip me out to your son. You know, great performance.
What did you give him, an 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed again. Like you said, he changed the game from the moment he came on today. It was absolutely insane, I thought. And some of the short passing, like you said, the intelligence, just the short passing, that's what Ben Rama was missing. And the short little link-ups of everyone. He was all over the place, just linking up with everyone. And it was amazing to watch. Absolutely changed the link-up with Bowman as well.
I don't think it was a pass he put wrong, mate. His passing rate there must have been 100%. Yeah.
There was one loose ball. I think Bowen played it into him. A good pass from Bowen, and it just no one got onto the end of it. Declan Rice had to go and collect it from the touchline. But apart from that, like I said, I think he put a pass wrong.
Okay.
The Soufal decision was a joke from Titch when Soufal told the linesman to open your eyes. Blatant foul right in front of the lino. Yeah, Zuma was booed the whole game whenever he got on the ball. Charlie Walsh in the building. Evening, Charlie.
Hey, CW.
Charlie, good evening, sir. Can we just quickly rate the officials?
Oh, go on. Yeah, go on. Interesting. Go on.
I want to give the officials a 5. Like, as a collective, they get a 5. I thought they were poor tonight. Really poor.
Yeah, I'll go with that. 5. I mean, how's that back pass not a back pass?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
How is that not a back pass? In any player's mind, it's a back pass. Everyone on that pitch knew it was a back pass. Yeah. Yet the referee and linesman don't.
Yeah, what? And that rule's been around since the mid-80s.
Fuck's sake. Really? You know what I mean? Andy Townsend I had in the commentary here, he was going, my God, I mean, it's a back pass. What's he thinking? What else could it be? What else could that be?
Yeah, I've met Andy Townsend in the fleet services on the M4. Yeah, mate. I was with my brother. We met Andy Townsend. That was quite funny.
I don't think the commentators on BC even mentioned it, I'll be honest with you. But it was a blatant back pass. Everyone was screaming for it. I don't think they even mentioned it on BC,
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be all over the group chats and everything in a bit, It'll be all over the group chats, won't it?
Yeah, Richard's right there, what you're saying.
Yeah. Titch gave
was what,
Lanzini
mate?
7.5 as well.
Yeah. Crosshammer says, does it seem? Listen, yeah, you're right. You're right to a massive. He does. I mean, he is a great super sub, and we said this at half time. You know that he comes. He's such a good impact player. You know, he does something special every time. You know, okay, tonight he didn't really do anything that special, but like we've been saying, he did all the simple stuff right, which kind of lifted the whole team. Effort. It was just really easy to do and really good to see.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
and you know, I would imagine that guys like Nolan and Stuart Pearce and all the other guys in the backroom staff, I reckon that they're all just sitting back and going, well, he did exactly what we've been trying to get, what we've been telling him to do leading up to him going on. We just said to him, do the simple stuff, get it right.
They have to rely on Lanzini now because Ben Rama ain't doing it. He should be doing this in the first half, but he's not.
With an injury again, by the way. With an injury.
Correct. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Now, it was refreshing not to see our right winger that, I don't want to say his name. Yarmo, right? It was refreshing that he didn't come on. I'm glad that David Moyes chose not to do that because, as we've sort of intimated, that once Lanzini came on, the whole dynamic of the team changed. And I think he realised that if he'd have put Yarmolenko on with that kind of lazy attitude that he's been showing of late, it would have completely changed the dynamic back to what it was like in the first half. So, hats off to David Moyes. I'm going to give him a 7 today.
I'm not. I'm going to knock him, but even having Yarmolenko on the bench, he's taken up. He's taken up a place that one of your young lads, Perkins, Budgie, could be fucking sitting in. He could be in that seat warming it. We got Yarmolenko warming it. No need for it. Just fuck him off. Yeah. So, I'm not so sure. I don't think it was one youngster on the bench, was there? From what I see. God almighty. Otto Flex or Perkins. I'd rather have them sitting there than fucking Yarmolenko.
Yeah.
There was no Masuaku on the bench today, though. I don't know if he's injured or what's happened there.
Yeah,
no
he's injured. His knees flared up again.
That's right. Yeah. Cam, Kieran's like the uncle you can't wait to go and visit, isn't he?
He's lovely and he's boss. Just spat me drink.
Honestly, he's like the uncle you want to go and see. It's great. I love it.
Yeah. I've got some tweeting.
Okay. Hey, you got some what?
I've got some sweeties for you.
Oh.
Wait, not that kind of uncle. You
tin of bonbons and that. Oh, right. Hammerhead gave Lanzini 7.5. I'm a bit behind in the comments. Lanzini man of the match, 10 for changing the game from Richard.
Yeah.
Mate, I can fully understand that. I can fully understand that. Yeah, I was half tempted to go. I had and I did. No, I was half tempted to go 8.5 or 9 with him, but I thought 8 was the fair one because of the the lack of time that he was on.
Yeah, he was superb.
He was.
Yeah,
incredible. Oh, and do we know what the Man United result was?
It was still playing when we started player ratings, but I haven't checked since. I'll have a look now.
Oh, okay, let me. Oh, you can have a look now.
Finish 1-1. We stay fourth. Yeah,
we're fourth. We're fourth.
Well done, Burnley.
That's brilliant.
It's good news. That will
go on the pretenders in claret and blue. It's
not sure Stuart wanted that
7 behind Chelsea.
Yeah, Stuart and Lee wouldn't have wanted that result, or Harmony, and Nashi, but it is what it is.
Does Messi really have a Lanzini shirt in his room? I did not know that. Is that true?
I believe so, actually. Yes, I do. because Lanzini asked Messi to sign his shirt for him when he went to international duty. And he said to Messi after a game, he said, "Can I have your shirt?" Basically. And Messi went, "Yeah." He said, "Can you sign it?" He said, "Yeah, on one condition, you sign yours for me." That's the story I've been told. So they swapped shirts.
Yeah.
I think the Lanzini one's got something like 17 or 18 on the back of it, though. It's not the 10 shirt, obviously.
Benny Hill's my favourite comedian. Something tells me you don't like Antonio, Richard.
No, he's giving it to Ben Rama, I think.
Was it Ben Rama? Why did I think it was Antonio? I thought you were on about Antonio for some reason.
No, I think
Benny Hill. That
Ben Rama,
makes more
Benny
sense.
Hill.
Yeah, that makes more sense. That's my fault, though, being a div.
Richard, there's certain channels you're not allowed to say that on in case you get told off.
Yeah, like BBC.
We're not BBC, it's okay.
Yeah. So, Kieran, when are you going for your audition for Sky Sports News then?
Yeah, I've got to see Gary Lineker and Alan Shearer.
That's
I'd like to be more of a Roy Keane and tell it, really give it to him, whether it's true or not, just slag them off.
Crosshammer said 10 for Moyes. He might have just saved Zuma's career. Now, that's interesting. I don't think you're wrong either, to be honest with you.
No, he probably has just saved his career, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The only trouble I have with that is it's not finished, is it? It's not over.
No,
it's not something that hasn't been resolved. It hasn't been resolved. This is going to drag on. Whoever gets involved, RSPCA, the police, or whoever gets involved, it's going to drag on.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
I mean, the thing is,
games, it's going to be a lot worse.
I think a satisfactory outcome for most people would be like a hefty fine for him that gets donated to animal charities, maybe the RSPCA or something, or Cat Protection League or something.
There was someone on another channel earlier he thought the punishment should have been being hung, drawn and quartered.
Interesting.
What a stupid comment.
And
what a stupid comment.
His mate agreed with him. Brilliant.
Interesting.
That's the overreaction we're getting.
What about Greenwood? Yeah. Jesus. I don't even want to get into that, but what about him if he's getting hung?
Oh, God. Hung, drawn and quartered. You know what drawn means?
Not fully, no.
No, the phrase hung, drawn and quartered, obviously hung is you're hung. And while you're hung, they put a sword into you through your midriff, and then it's brought up and out so that it sort of basically opens you up.
They pull out your bowel.
And then yeah, that's it. And then they pull out your insides, and then they chop you up in four pieces and bury you in 4 different locations.
Wow. It's interesting.
It's a lovely funeral. It's lovely funeral directors we have around here.
Yeah, you get to go to 4 different funerals.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah. It gets expensive for the old petrol when you got to go and put flowers down there.
Oh well.
Let's move on.
Just said he loves cats. He owns a cattery, which is interesting. So I used to work on a cattery as well. I love cats. He loves animals, but Zuma just needs a little slap. And I said it in the watch along as well. What would make me happy is we need a video of Zuma getting his head kicked in by his cat. That'll satisfy me. I'll be honest with you.
Well, actually, do you know what? I thought Harmony's comment earlier was a good one. She said that he should be put into the lion's den at London Zoo and let them have a pop at him for a little while. I actually thought that was quite good, but it's a little extreme, Harmony, but it's a good one. It's a good one. Yeah.
As long as he's still fit to play, yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly, I'm not actually a big cat lover. You know, I've never owned one. That's not true. But my first wife owned one, but I've never owned one. I've never owned a cat. I've never had one in any of the houses I've ever had. And you know, not. I'm a dog person, really. But they seem to like me. And when I go and visit people that have cats, they always tend to sit on me, or or scratch the life out of me, one or the other. You know what cats.
They're always friendly if you've got food, mate. Trust me. If you've got food on you, they're always friendly.
Yeah. I think it's the other thing that I have in my pocket that generally attracts them. It's like catnip.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, cats are a sweet animal, mate. But
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we all know what he done was totally wrong. What he done was totally wrong. It's just how we deal with it from now on. It's a tough one because if ever you want to divide a fan base, what he did is what would do it. Because I mean, especially the Brits, something we're all sort of massive animal lovers, and it doesn't go down well. It doesn't go down well. So he's going to have to suffer for a bit longer for the rest of the season. I'd imagine every away game is going to be tough for him. He's going to get far worse than what he did today. So we'll see how he deals with it and see whether the club get involved in banning him or fining him or just leave it to the authorities. It's going to be that. But I think after today, I'd just rather not even fucking talk about it. Just let them deal with it. And
I'm exactly the same, Kieran, and, although I've been happy enough to speak about it now and, I kind of reserve my judgment on it because, as I said, I'm not really sure. I haven't seen the video. I'm just going by the reaction of other people. I've seen still images of the video broken down. That's all I have seen, and it's not pretty. But as I said, I'm not really too keen on chatting about it, and as a result, I'm actually not going to be discussing it at all on Green Street Elite at all. I'm not going to give. I'm not going to give it a moment.
I am amazed he started today, though. I was surprised.
I'm happy he did, though. I'm happy he did because I think we would have been a lot weaker and a lot more vulnerable had he had not been there. Listen, the guy came on. He done a professional job. You can't ask no more.
He played through the booze and that as well. He put in a good performance. So
yeah, exactly that.
All right.
Yeah. So Hammerhead said, let's not get it wrong. What Zuma did was disgusting, but as a Chelsea first team player who killed someone while drunk driving and still plays, I'm sure Zuma will face ramifications, but he'll stay. And that's interesting, that as well.
Yeah. Was that Alonso?
Alonso, yeah, Marcus Alonso. Yeah, it was a while ago this, and I'm surprised he still plays now, to be fair to you. But
yeah. I mean, sometimes those kind of things are so traumatic for the players that they choose not to play again. It's not because, the team or the club or whatever don't want them. It's because, the trauma is just too much for them. I knew a guy when I used to play at county level. He was incredible. He was really, really good. To the point that I think it was Chelsea and Arsenal had him on trial, and both of them wanted to offer him a contract. He had a car accident coming to a game that we were playing at Calfold, and when he arrived, he was a bit sort of nervy, and we was like, "What happened?" He said, "I just hit a car, and I don't know what happened." He said, "I just kept going." And we're like, well, and all of a sudden there was sirens and everything, and police turned up and they spoke to him and that. Anyway, it turns out that the car that he'd hit had gone off the road and into a tree, and someone had died. That guy didn't come out of his house for 3 years. Not because of any ramifications, but because the trauma had just completely destroyed him.
Yeah, that's mentally damaging. That, you can't imagine as well, because especially the fact that he carried on driving, didn't have a clue what was going on.
Yeah, he said he hit the car. I mean, the damage on his car was literally just down the side of the car. It was like he'd, gone past the car and brushed it along, and you know, he said the car had gone off. Well, the police said the car had gone off the road, and the guy had died. He hit a tree or something. And anyway, this guy Martin didn't come out of his house for 3 years. Then he was a really good prospect.
Let's cheer this up. What now? That 3 points. Who's our next game, Cams? Who are we playing?
Leicester Sunday.
Oh, they're looking rocky. They're looking rocky.
Yeah, and look at the results we've had over them over the last couple of seasons. We haven't been beaten by them, have we, at all? In fact, I think we've won all 3. I think we've won all 3, haven't we? Can you check that, please, Cam?
Yeah, I think we might have done, you know, because we've had some good results against them lately.
Yeah, and, I think we beat them home and away last season, and we beat them.
I mean, even
early
Rodgers. I mean, when they got done in the, who beat them in the FA Cup 4-1 or whatever, 3-1. He was knocking some of the players in the post-match interview. Forrest slapped him, and he's sort of intimated they're not up for the fight, so there could be dissent in the camp. So we might have to take advantage of it.
Yeah. Last 3 results: 3-0, 3-2, 4-1. Wow.
There you go.
Rocking. They're rocking.
Mate, we can do the double over them again this season, and that really puts us in good stead, considering they are ex-Premier champions. They've won the Premier League, haven't they? So if we can do the double over them 2 seasons running, they have. I mean, I love that Iheanacho. I'd love Iheanacho in claret and blue.
We nearly signed him, didn't we, a few years ago?
Yeah.
Very close to signing him.
Yeah.
Snatched them off us.
Maddison's another player I'd like. Yeah, he's good.
Some good players.
But then again, where would you play Maddison, though? That's the problem. Or who would you take out?
Number 2,
We'd have another number 2 for Souček right now. I'd swap him for Souček right now. I'll tell you that.
But I'd have Ndidi.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd have him for Souček.
Listen, you know, we could literally rate Leicester for their players, you know, to go with what we've got. Definitely, you know. Good. Yeah, definitely. But, you know, like I said, we've had 3 results out of them in the last 2 seasons. Well, this season and last.
Yeah.
You know, we can do it. We can do the double over them again this season. It's not hard to do because, as you said, Cam, they're rocking this season. They're not doing much at all, you know. So
it's a big confidence blow as well after losing to Forest like the way they did. That's a big confidence blow. Fat Frank gets blasted everywhere he goes. Oh yeah, Everton losing.
Yeah. No, gee, that's a big win. And I keep saying, I said it for quite a while now, Newcastle will survive.
They will.
And they smashed Everton, did they?
The 3-1, yeah.
3-1. Yeah.
And Trippier got one.
2 own goals, one after the other at the start.
Yeah, Trippier got one.
Hey, my boy. What about left back?
Yeah. It's kind of inevitable that he was going to become a goal scorer once he reached Newcastle. He always had it in him, didn't he, when he was at Tottenham?
Good plan.
Sorry.
Good plan.
I had a bad taste in my mouth when I said that.
I was wondering what that was then. I thought it was the dog.
I'd be interested to see if was it a free kick, Cam, do you know? Did he hit a free kick or not?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen it, I won't lie. I know they had 2 own goals. That's about it. I know there were 2 own goals at the start, like 1 in each end.
Shit. I'll watch it later.
Ryan Fraser and Trippier bagged. I made it 3-1.
Ooh. Well.
Nice. I'd love to see Everton go down. I called it at the start of the season too. I'd love to see Everton go down. I'd love to see it.
Wouldn't you love it? Wouldn't you love it? Yeah. Well, look, let's put it this way, right? I've got nothing against Frank Lampard, to be honest. I'm not a knocker of Frank Lampard. But there's no way Frank Lampard should be managing Everton. He hasn't got the credentials. He hasn't got nothing. Why would he be in front of any really good coach in the UK? Only because of his name, right? That's it. He hasn't done anything great. You know, it's as simple as that. I just don't see how you become a Premier League manager. I can understand the Chelsea one because he's a bit of a legend for them. And when they got that embargo, he was there just to work with the kids and keep them going till the transfers could be come back. To me, he was always an interim manager at Chelsea. And once he'd done that, they got rid of him. And but to Everton to sign him up, I think it's a big risk, a massive risk. It really is. But he might come good.
Do you think, though, that a club like Everton would be able to sort of draw someone like Harry Redknapp, for example, out of retirement?
Everton have got to look more forward than that, though, haven't they? They've got to. The amount of money. They're one of the biggest spenders in the Premier League in the last 5 or 6 years. And they've gone nowhere with it. Absolutely nowhere. They've spent a lot of money. And gone through a lot of managers. So something's not right there. Something's not working. You know? So.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. I've got a feeling Frank Lampard this time next season will be at Watford. You heard it here first. I can see it happening.
He'd be lucky if he's at Watford, I think.
Do you reckon? Yeah, same. But I can see it happening. I'll be honest with you. Hodgson ain't going to last there. Let's be honest.
Well, even if he goes to Watford, I mean, well, there was a good stat. The commentator come out on my stream today. He said the average manager at Watford lasts 25 games. 10 years, honestly, 25 games. And the other bit he added to that, he said when Roy Hodgson was at, I think, Udinese or somewhere, the owners here at Watford, they're the same people, and they sacked him there after 13 games. 13 games and they sacked him. So, and the average at Watford is 25. And that's frightening, eh? Their manager's average is a 25-game period, and then they get sacked.
So, I think we ought to make that well known so we can forewarn anyone else.
Hodgson gets to the
if you go
end
to Watford, you got 25 games max, mate.
Yeah, that's the most you get, mate. The most you get.
Funny. That's funny.
Cross Ham was just gone back to the cat quick. He says his son's got a Bengal cat, which is rare, by the way. They're expensive. They're really expensive. Yeah. They're gorgeous. They're like tiny leopards. They're absolutely gorgeous. I'd love one, to be honest with you. And when you play fight with them as well, their teeth aren't half sharp. I played it on before. Their teeth are proper sharp, you know. Honestly, what they hurt.
They're about £1,000 cat, one of them.
Yeah.
Expensive.
I just want to point out there's 11 minutes to 11.
No, we'll wrap this up very soon. I think it's half 11. He goes live.
What time is he on? 11:30.
11 with Wally, born in the USA. I'm looking forward to this one. I realize,
Not fucking Wally again. Listen to Wally again.
no hot sauce this time. I want to see Wally on the hot sauce. That'd be nice.
He ain't taking no hot sauce, mate. I'll tell you that. Not having it.
Wally's got the balls to do it.
I think it's a crazy thing to do myself.
5,000 Hammerhead says for the Bengal.
£5,000. Really?
Yeah.
They are gorgeous, though. They are gorgeous. I don't have money for that, but they are gorgeous.
Mate, I wouldn't pay that for a Bengal tiger. Great.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Kieran. Jesus. I'm supposed to be calming down and looking after my art. You're not doing me any favours, son.
Fuck it up, mate. Your heart will have a pack up or it won't. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
They joined a bit late, so we're just about to wrap up, was all, mate. Nice to see you, pal.
But don't forget to join. Don't forget to join Titch with Wally for Born in the USA at 11:30.
Crosshammer says it's not that much, but I believe Crosshammer, he knows what he's talking about with cats here. I
always thought they were about £1,000, but £5,000. Fuck me, you get a litter for that.
5,000, Jesus man! I'd want 3 bedrooms and a big garden with that. Jesus Christ!
Right.
I think in the garage.
For a thing called
Oh, yeah,
Tiger.
Stu, fuck all. That's what you're doing, nothing.
Right,
What's it up again?
We'll wrap it up here and let Titch get ready for Wally and that as well. But it's been a pleasure having you on to the player ratings, lads. Honestly, God, it's been a right laugh.
Well done, Cam. You've done that well on your own, brother. Because I must be
appreciate
tough to watch along with your own.
Yeah.
You done really
And
well.
it's always a pleasure chatting with you, young man.
Yeah, you used to.
I
would.
well.
Always made me laugh to pair
It
you.
was,
I love you both.
We'll say this, Cam. I wasn't going to hit the like button, but now that me and old Bert over there have been on, I will.
I appreciate that, mate.
Thanks, Ernie. Love you, man.
No, I done it early. I put the like button. Anyone else want to hit that like button? Because I done it really early.
I'd appreciate it if you
I've hit the like button 3 times with 3 different accounts. So there you go.
That's clutch. That is a viewer clutch god is what you are.
I even phoned my brother up and told him he's got to watch it and hit the like button, whether he has or not. I don't know. He was probably drunk. But I'll go. When I go around there, I do it all the time. I watch loads of streams, and I just hit the like button and then go to the next one, and hit the like button, and
I've got to see the content first. I don't fucking give out likes just like that. Fuck that.
No, all the stuff I'm on.
To make sure Cam was fucking doing a job, and he weren't chewing fucking gum. If he didn't have chewing gum, then he gets the like.
Oh,
and he did.
I made sure I didn't today. That was horrendous. I didn't realise how bad. No one said anything.
You done well.
I didn't realise how bad it was. Awful.
No, you done well on your own, man. It's not easy.
I appreciate
well
that.
done.
Yeah, congratulations, young man. Anyway, listen, we'll let you wrap up. Ernie, I'll talk to you soon. All right?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
All right.
Pleasure as always.
Cool.
Big 3 points today
cool.
as well. So.
All the best,
Yeah.
Cams.
Come on, you irons.
All your wins. Have it.